with toys and collectibles. For retro. Right now, it's time for Border Town! And it's go time for Thunderdome. What is up, my Christmas loves?
It's like Tucker knows he's not on camera anymore because he immediately left his bed and came running over here.
Have we had anything since Christmas? No.
No. Christmas was Monday.
Yeah.
We've had things, but not with everyone.
We haven't seen our friends.
No.
Merry Christmas. I hope you all had a fantastic holiday.
Yes.
Tomorrow's New Year's. We're starting off 2024. We had an eventful week, I guess.
I guess you don't want the black highlighter?
A black highlighter is
Not a
called
super
a
eventful
Sharpie.
Christmas because it was really just me, Penelope, and Selena. It was laid back. Sky was sick, so we didn't have Christmas with my daughter until a few days after.
I'm glad she's back to being a functional human. That was a little bit worrisome.
She literally looked gray and translucent when we went and saw her. We saw her on Christmas Eve because we dropped her a COVID test. She was not.
She took 3 COVID tests.
She did. They were all negative. She did not have COVID.
So
she was sick longer than I like.
Yeah.
I just finished my Christmas Andes candies.
Did you just
Welcome.
Did you just pound that entire box?
Well,
I can't find the
it wasn't a full
highlighter.
box.
Rob, the minute you left, the gentleman stayed for a little longer until about 5, and then I was like, Justin, you gotta clear this table off.
You're beat for highlighters, Rob.
Rob's like, oh my god.
Tara said, OMG, a Balzac. Yes, Tara, you too can have your very own Balzac.
Oh, I found one.
Rob Fiend stopped in earlier, and I was in the middle of buying it, or going through a pretty sizable G.I. Joe collection.
So I figured it out. So Rob saw that guy at Wawa, and the guy was on his phone talking about G.I. Joes that he was going to bring here, and Rob followed him from Wawa to the store.
You're acting like Rob never comes in.
No, I'm just kidding. It's just, it was so like
Rob's like a
perfectly
guaranteed
timed.
somewhere during the weekend.
Yeah, it was just perfectly timed.
I had like 50 G.I. Joes laid out, and Rob rolls in. He's like, oh, what's going on here? Some good stuff in there, Rob. Some good stuff in there. I'm pretty sure there's I know there's a couple Night Force guys.
Rob, I told your wife, like, he can smell the Joes. Like, that's why you guys are here right now.
You know, why can't
Pretty sure I got
Star
myself a
Wars
recalled
collection
roadblock out of it.
A what?
Recalled roadblock?
No.
I believe so. I think so. I think the weapons are right.
Who are you woofing
I
at,
did
sir?
not second look
All right, well, we'll take a look at that.
for the old... That's one of the things on my list, so...
On your list.
Uh-huh.
On your
Someone needs to have a talk with Tucky. He's very sassy lately.
Jack, that would be so cool. The thing I like about the VIPs so much, you regulars, and yeah, I mean, listen, I get to see you weekly on here, but I do love the interaction when we come in and have VIP Sunday and everybody comes in here and hangs out. Not even just Sunday, like today where Rob came in, we played with toys. That interaction keeps me going because I'm doing it with people I like. Sometimes I'm forced to do it with people I don't like, which kind of sucks, but that's not really any VIPs.
Jack, when you take a trip here, you need to not tell us and then just like walk in one day, just like come strolling in.
It'll
on
take
Sunday.
me a second. I'll
Like,
be
what's
like,
up?
I recognize this big dude. Why
It would not take me even a second because we've met them in person.
But this,
It wasn't like when Rob and Tara came and I was like, I felt like a man out of water. Like I was seeing someone I only see on TV.
Well, that's the
in
thing
person.
that's the
so
thing
weird
with
out of
Jack.
context.
It would be out of context. Like him walking in without saying anything else, I'd be like, why do I...
But I feel like it would be different because I met, and like the same thing with the Cubesies now. We met them in person. Like it would be a little different. It wouldn't be like Casper.
It's an experience I'd like to know, Jack.
I always liken it to the time I got off the school bus, walked to my house, and found my English teacher in my living room. She had just been at school with me, and it was just very confusing to come home from school and find your English teacher who you'd just been with having coffee with your mother in your living room. It just really wrong-footed me. They thought it was hysterical. Like they cracked up. I was completely dumbfounded.
Rob likes coming in so much he moved closer.
Yeah,
that's the way to
he
do it.
He literally found a place closer to us, so he could.
I'm sure that's why.
You hear this, Jack?
All right. Are we chatting still? Should I do roll call? Should we do?
We can start with let's start a roll call and knock it out.
Okay, I'll scroll back. You ready? Say when.
We got a very eclectic mix here today.
So I have this
Of
new
people
stuff
or
for my
things?
lips, and I feel like everything sticks to them now. So I just had like a piece of dirt stuck to my mouth. Like it was weird.
That's
Sounds
interesting.
good.
It's
Yeah.
good to
It was
good
odd. It
conversation
was
topic.
strange. Yeah.
Stop licking the floor.
I
That's
should
Tucker.
really do that.
Sorry.
I mean, if Tucker does it, why can't I? All right.
All right, it's time for roll call. We know what that means. Is there anybody new here?
So we do have
tell you since we're done roll
We
call.
do have one new $50 level VIP this month. Jonathan, I did not see him in the comments. I'm hoping that he makes it.
Is that the Jonathan who I was like, oh, we have a Patreon? He was like, oh, what is it? And
Yeah.
signed up immediately
The
right
minute
there.
you said that, he signed up at the highest tier. And we've only seen him like twice or 3 times in the store. At least I have. I know he's been here before. I hope he made it. I know he's on Discord.
All right.
I do my best to like tag everybody.
I was gonna say tag everybody and say.
Well, let's
hey,
do roll
it
call and see
started.
what's what.
I see Alex is here.
Yes.
Who's next?
My man Alex.
Tara is
saw him
next.
yesterday.
Tara, hold on. I had to handwrite the list. We still don't have a printer. Tara.
Oh
see
shit!
Tara.
I forgot to do the gift certificates today.
We have enough. We're fine. Is that Dave? Hello, Dave.
That is
I'm
Dave.
gonna be quiet while you do your thing.
Mr. Eagle Fan. Is that Alicia?
That is Alicia in the house.
Alicia right there.
Mother of
Casper.
Dragons.
Casper right there.
More Dave.
That's a different Dave.
No, that's not.
That
is.
is, yes.
More Dave is the same Dave, and then I was going to say a
More
different
Dave
Dave.
is the same Dave. We have multiple Robs, multiple Daves, and multiple Mikes, and we get ourselves confused sometimes.
There is, however, only one Tucker.
We used to have multiple Chris's too, didn't we?
And we used to have multiple Chris Reeds, which
Yeah,
made it
that's
even
even
crazier.
That was fun. All right.
Did I get Tara already? I'm
I
sure. I
really
did.
don't
I
know.
already
I
got
lost
Tara.
the plot.
I got Tara. Don't lose the plot. That's
Casper.
bad. I got Casper.
Scully,
He who
George.
must not be named. George.
George, are you here for Linda and George, or are you here for Malloop? Let her know. Let Amanda know. She needs to be here for this.
Amanda just wants to throw money at us.
Listen, I'm not against that. Like, my cousin Robin's
She
the
doesn't,
same
she doesn't
way.
even want to interact. She just wants to give them fucking money and keep them.
I mean, that's literally my favorite thing, but not with people I actually like.
Hutch made it.
Greg Hutchinson. So you are just scrolling, and I'm not reading any of the names.
I'm
I'm
paying
reading
attention
the
to
names.
Okay.
Rob Fane,
Rob
we got him.
Fane is here. I did not get him yet, actually.
Big K.
Alex is here.
Alex, somebody's selling a library.
John
I know someone who is into books.
Where is the library? Is it local?
I don't know.
It can't be. I got
Rhubarb?
Mr. Rhubarb. Hello, John. Nice to see you. Hope you and the girls are having a great holiday.
You got Rob.
I got Rob Fane, yes.
Tara, Rob,
Jack
Rob.
V.
I didn't see
Tara,
Rob Kimsey yet. Did I
Wait a
miss
second.
him?
I jumped.
Rob
I
Tara.
jumped the
that's-
screen. Give me a second.
that's- Okay. I got my Robs and my Taras confused.
Tara. Alan's here.
Alan's here.
Hi, Alan.
Hi,
Hello,
Alan.
Alan. It's nice to see you, Mr.
Hal.
Jedi. Did I see Hal?
Yep.
You're
Hello,
skipping
all.
ahead. Can you go back, please? I missed somebody in there. Rob Tara. That's Mr. Kimsey.
Yeah.
Alan.
You said you were going to be
We got
quiet,
Alan.
and then you messed us all up. All right, Alan. I got to Alan, wherever Alan
Okay.
was.
Alan. Where's Alan? Here's Alan.
Right there. Okay,
Okay, you got Rob Tara.
Yep, I
Okay,
got Rob
we
Tara.
got George. We got Dave. We got George. We got Hal.
We got Hal.
And everyone else is a duplicate
All right.
so far.
Now we are proxying for Mike Rivera. Were we going to do that after the fact?
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah,
gonna
that's how
everybody
we
pay.
done it
No, so
lately.
Mike,
Alright.
Jose.
Mike, Jose, and I have Bill. If Bill specifically said if he couldn't make it, he needed us to proxy
Yeah,
for
I
him.
want to read what Alicia said. She's talking about our old content. I have been watching so many of your older videos, trying to help with your watch hours. Thank you. I just watched you unbox some vehicle.
Oh, with the flame things, the burning APC. The
Oh
aliens
yeah, the
burning
aliens
APC.
APC.
Yeah, is that still in the front room?
Yeah, I can't tell because I need a picture of it on it because it's just a brown box.
Which is a brown box. Yeah.
I gotta put it on eBay.
I tried putting one of these old ones on because I have to have my ears ring, so I have to have something on while I'm going to sleep, some background sound. I tried putting it on for background sound, but it kept waking me up because the voices were familiar.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
I
like
get it.
it's like
That's interesting.
Is that Penelope talking to me? What? I have to be awake
That's
to
weird.
comprehend what
I
she's
never
trying to
thought
say to
about
me.
that. It's not background noise.
Yeah, it's not background
Wow.
noise. It
Foreground
penetrated
noise.
the
Yeah,
fog.
that's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it got through the do not disturb of my brain.
Especially when we're
Wow.
saying things like Tucker.
Oh, I was watching what was it, Next Level Chef, one of the Gordon Ramsay shows, and there was a chef on there called Tucker, and every time someone said something to this chef, especially if she cooked something that went really well, all of a sudden the TV would go, "Oh, good job, Tucker," and Tucker would just stand right up like, "Oh boy,
Where's my treat?"
the TV knows the deal."
I am gonna eat some chocolates. All right. Roll call. I've got. If you did not hear.
If you didn't hear your name,
Yeah. If we
Speak
did not.
now.
If we did not mention your name at some point. Penelope was so amazed at the TVs. I did. They're like perfect little screens inside that thing, and they light up. I think, if I remember correctly. I'm just gonna shoot down this list one more time. If you do not hear me call your name, please say something about being here. We may have missed you, or you may have just showed up, or you may be hidden, or what have you. I see Alan, John Rhubarb, Dave Corson, Mr. Kimsey, Casper, Rob Fane, Greg H, Tara, Dave and Mal are here. Hal is here. Linda/George are here. Alicia's here, and Alex is here. We are going to proxy after the fact for Bill, Mike, and Jose.
yes, Greg, we got you.
Greg, we got you. No problem, sir. Now, who I do not see here, I don't see our newest VIP, Jonathan. I don't see Kevin or Mike. I don't see Flounder or Scott. I don't see Rich. Did we see Jack?
Yeah.
Jack's here.
Why did I not cross him off my list?
You got to ask yourself that question.
You see, he's right here.
I see that he's there, but he wasn't here.
Well, put him there.
I am. Rich, I didn't see. Amy, I didn't see. I didn't see Amanda. I didn't see Heather and Emily. That was surprising. I don't see Eric or Robin. I never see Robin. We never see Robin.
I haven't seen Robin in a long time.
Eric Portnier.
Oh.
You're like, who's Eric?
Last names have to go along with first names.
Not always. Sometimes they're just... Penelope is her own person, whether she has a last name or not.
What y'all doing for...
Jack, I got you. You're good.
You all got New Year's Eve plans other than Bartertown?
I was going to say, I can't. I have to work.
Yeah, me too.
We're
looking at a heavy G.I. Joe Bartertown tomorrow. A huge vintage collection.
We're not doing Bartertown at midnight. We have no
we're
plans.
Not?
I've never done much. I've never done much on New Year's.
All right. Are we good? Did I not call anyone? Is anyone here? I think we're ready. Are we ready?
I guess we're ready.
I'm gonna eat chocolate.
I didn't do the list. Hold on. We got to do the list.
Oh, yeah, you got to do the list.
You went through too fast. Okay, so we don't have Jonathan, Kevin, or Mike.
Yes, Jonathan, Kevin, and Mike are not here. Again, if you're hearing us say you're not here, but you're here, please say something about it.
Yeah, that would be a thing that you'd want to correct.
You can take Bill off the list, but we will add him back on for the final raffle.
In that case, he goes down to this bottom. Whoops. He goes down to this special list on the bottom.
Your special list.
Yeah. Okay, John we have. Flounder we do not.
Flounder can go. Mike Rivera can go to the bottom of the list.
Back of the class.
Mike Rivera's in Jamaica. He doesn't need this.
He is.
I didn't see Scott.
Scott's not here. You can take Scott off the list.
Somebody said something, but I can't see what it is right at the second.
You can take Jose and put him at the bottom of the list.
All right, give me a second. Casper, Jose.
Jack is finally released to go back to work after his wrist surgery back in August. I remember that, Jack.
Wow.
That was a while ago. Good for you.
Congratulations.
I mean, congratulations that you're fit to do things again.
That's okay. Fair enough.
Yeah,
not like congratulations you have to
I
go
wish
back to
someone
work.
would tell me not to go to work. Penelope, I am not fit to go to work.
I'm not. Rich is off the list. Amy is off the list.
Amy.
Maloop is off the list, as is Heather and Eric, so you can just do that whole square.
Heather is sick with strep.
Oh. She just got over COVID.
Damn. She didn't even say anything in the chat. Like, we usually know about that stuff.
Yeah, or you'd think, I don't know.
Honestly, they don't. Maybe they don't want us to know because they don't. Emily, Emily, don't come in if there's people sick around.
Yeah, don't work ever.
And Robin can come off the list.
I lost track of Robin. There we go.
All right, so that means I have Alan, John Rubart, Dave Corson, Mr. Kimsey, Casper, Rob Fain, Jack, Greg, Mrs. Kimsey, Dave and Mal, Hal, George/Linda, Alicia, and Alex.
Alicia said she'll proxy for Heather if we want. Do we want to leave Heather on there, or we just want to pull something ourselves?
So
how does what's
the
rule?
The proper rule as to how this works
is they let us know.
Is that if you cannot make it, you would let us know in advance. So that, or get someone to proxy for you.
Maybe Heather got Alicia to proxy.
If Heather has asked you to proxy, then we can put her back on the list.
I'm okay with that.
We're happy to do it after the fact, but I don't want to set a precedent.
Oh, she evidently just asked her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to set a precedent for people just showing up, screaming the things they want, and then leaving, which has happened. All right, so we're gonna put Heather back on the list.
Okay.
Let's put Heather back on the list.
Oh, workers' comp only makes 70%. So what are you supposed to do if you live but down to the wire and you get hurt? Like, say you live.
You die. You starve to death.
You just have to.
What a messed up world,
You just have to die, yeah.
You just have
There's
to
no
die.
2 ways.
Oh, you gotta do it without 30% of the food you typically eat. Like, it's
Heather's
crazy.
back on the list. All right. Are we ready?
I'm ready. Let's start talking about some of this
Let me fix the wheel. You guys can start doing that part. I'll just diddle my wheel over here.
We need you.
Okay.
So
Are we doing phrasing or?
I'm gonna let her do the wheel first.
Did I
because then
say something wrong? I'm sorry.
She has to change the cameras, so there's no point in us starting if she's not on the correct camera.
Okay, the wheel's all adjusted.
John said you go on a diet.
Camera's okay. Camera's okay. Camera 2.
Alicia, I love that. I
Beautiful.
appreciate that.
That is family.
I'm just trying to be fair to people that aren't
The whole
here.
community deal. I love that.
Make sure we're all on the same page. I love that. All right, should I start?
Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, let's do it.
Sorry, Tuck.
The very first thing there in front is my favorite thing on the stream today. That is a bunch of horror audiobooks read by Doug Bradley, who, as we all know, is Pinhead, signed by him as well.
Wow,
Ooh.
where the hell did we get that?
I found it out in the warehouse.
It's a bit too much information.
I found it out in the warehouse. I'm not sure what stories are included. It says in there someplace, but it's just Doug Bradley reading spooky stuff, and he signed the front
Suffering
of it.
is such sweet sorrow.
That's not the quote.
Okay.
Anyway.
Don't waste your tears.
That's a waste of.
He cries
waste of
for the
good
dead.
suffering.
He gives moisture to the
That's a
dead.
different movie.
Who's the pink dude?
That is Marvel Secret Wars, Baron Zemo.
John remembers that story.
John what?
Remember the cockroach, yeah.
You had to say it out loud, and he's trying to be nice and dash it.
It's Thunderdome.
I'm just wondering. Behind, who is that?
Zemo!
Behind, is it Zemo or Zemo?
Yeah.
Behind Zemo or Zemo, we have Touche Turtle as a pop.
That's a cool
I honestly
name.
don't know who he is. He's from a 60s or 70s cartoon, but he's so
He's
cute.
really cute.
He's so
like
cute that I don't
ridiculously
care.
cute.
He's really cute.
I would want him if I wasn't in the process of getting out of Pops.
On top of him is a Star Wars Saga Yoda. His bubble is a little yellowed, so you're probably going to want to take him out, but he's a perfectly mint condition figure with his little Senate seat and his swirling stuff.
Super Action Senate Seat Yoda.
Yeah.
Alexis has one of
We've
those.
seen these before. This is an Emperor.
No, it's not.
Oh.
That's a Garindin, my friend.
Oh, it's Garandin.
That is a hologram card.
Long snout.
Green hologram card. Power of the Force, Garandin.
One of the rare characters that
Beautiful.
they didn't do in the original Kenner line.
That card is gorgeous. Not that, I mean,
He's
who
the one that
cares?
gave up the Millennium Falcon.
When I
This
see
is Zam Wesell and her speeder. She's in there.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, so she doesn't
Oh,
really
okay.
come with it, but I
What
put her
scale
Zam.
is she?
The 3 3/4.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize she was in there.
when I see that Snoop guy, I always feel like
It's,
he's what Gonzo dressed up for.
Oh,
as
I think
Halloween.
Attack of the Clones era.
Ooh,
That's
John-
cool, that ship. So behind her, we have a Ghostbusters cartoon VHS, but it's not the real Ghostbusters. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, you need this for your collection. It is Filmation's Ghostbusters,
Ooh.
and the name of the tape is, what is it, Ghouls Gone Wild or something?
A
It's some.
ghoul in every port.
I don't know
Yeah.
how that's not in the museum behind the Filmation Ghostbusters, but oh
If,
well.
if no one claims it, that's where it's going to go.
All right.
It was out in the warehouse. Behind that, we have an Oliver and Company movie storybook.
Oliver.
Is that a song from the movie?
I enjoyed that
No,
movie.
it's a song from the play.
Like,
Tucky, what?
that's a different one.
You're very.
You can't see the
Sassy
Barbie
today.
yet, so keep scrolling until we can see her face back there.
This is a McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman animated figure. Extremely cool. Lots of articulation.
Batman?
I'm Superman animated. I'm
I didn't know if
sorry.
it was from the Batman the animated series.
Superman the
why I
animated
didn't
series.
challenge it.
Superman. I'm sorry. I
He's-
had Batman on the brain.
He's bending iron, which I think is really cool.
He's been in
Hey,
steel with
nothing
his bare
for him.
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's-
that ain't crap for
yeah.
him.
So the next thing in line, all the way back there, you can't see her because we piled stuff in front of her. That is a
Oh, all the way to the top.
yeah, all the way to the
Oh.
top. I forget what her title. Hold on, I don't want to mess up her title. Simply Charming Barbie. She's in like a cute little spring outfit with a giant hat. But what's cool about her is that she comes with a charm bracelet with charms on it. So like you have a bracelet and she has one too, and she's charming because it's a charm bracelet.
Does she feature in the background of a certain photo?
She does.
taken recently?
She was screen used in our Tucker calendar, which is still happening, guys. We're still working on the
Stop
calendar.
sassing me,
Yeah, it's
boy.
gonna be an 11-month calendar.
It's gonna be a 17-month calendar. Well, this is the last one we're doing. We cannot do this to ourselves anymore. We love Tucker and we love the idea.
I actually have an idea for next year's.
But
the remix.
we're doing a different project starting
Best of
next year
remix.
involving Tucker. At any rate, this was screen used in one of the shoots we did for the calendar this year. If anyone cares,
You know what the cool thing about the calendar is this year?
this is the last one.
We're
Just
in it.
getting me through.
We are going to be, yes. So we are so low on costume ideas this year that Justin and I are both actually going to feature in the
Is
calendar.
George Scully gonna be in it too?
George is also going to be in
Like
it.
we're using human props. That's how.
I don't know
desperate
if
it's
George
getting.
knew that when he was doing the photos with us this year,
Tucker
but
Edwards.
Well,
George
he
is
signed his
also,
likeness away.
George is also going to be in the
We're
calendar.
also doing George action figures.
He can officially say he's a calendar girl. So
Tucker.
I don't know if this is one giant lot. You're scrolling past the thing I'm going to talk about, that black
The
thing.
cart. Oh,
So the giant book in the back there is a
Good
Close
Tucky.
Encounters of the Third Kind. It's one of those lobby promotional programs from the movie. You used to get those when you went. You used to get those when you went to the movies. It's crazy. Like now, if you're lucky, they
yeah.
have
Like
little crappy
you
like.
would get a whole
Those
program.
lobby
poster?
programs are super collectible.
I mean, okay.
Yeah,
All
a lot of people collect them.
Yeah, they're cool.
When a big movie would come out,
you don't get them anymore.
no,
You can't get them anymore.
it was a little portfolio of like.
It is.
Yeah,
it's
it's like a
basically
theater-
like a little magazine
like a theater-
about the making of the movie
like
and
a
like
theater
behind the scenes
program.
and stuff.
Dude, Dave Snickers just came up with a fantastic idea.
He did. I was just looking at that.
Oh, that's cute. Like we could do a Farpoint calendar with just the museum.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
The Tucker
And
calendar
that would be a
minus
lot
the dog.
easier than the Tucker calendar.
Yeah, the Tucker calendar without Tucker.
The Tucker
Maybe
calendar
we mix the
without
two.
Tucker.
We just put Tucker on a shelf of museum stuff. And
We kind of do that already.
Put him
he
in a
doesn't have to
couple,
dress
though.
up though. He could just be.
No.
It could be Chihuahua in a toy museum.
And he doesn't have to be in every single month.
Well, that's kind of what we're planning on doing. Should I tell the folks what our
No,
new
not
idea
yet.
is?
Not yet.
Anyway,
Dave, that's a great idea.
so this is a Close Encounters lobby program.
From 1970, whatever.
Oh, here's Bill.
Oh, Bill is here.
Bill, we did not swing the wheel, so you're good.
Even if we had you on possible proxy, so I'm just going to put you off the proxy list and onto the regular list, so you can take Bill off of there. No sweat, Bill. I got your Discord message. Guys, if you're not in the Discord, hook up your Patreon to Discord. It's really fun. There's Tucker pictures in there. There's pictures of the Jabba the Hutt that our mom made for Selena. It's amazing. You should definitely join. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So it's a Close Encounters program. There's also a pack of, like, I don't know how many there are there, but it's Close Encounters trading cards. Just a bunch down there. There's like a thick little inch worth. I also have a bunch of random packs of random cards. Should they be their own item, or should I just bundle it into
Do you
one
remember when we
giant
used to do
item?
Bartown? We used to do individual packs of cards and we crushed with them.
We did that once.
Yeah, remember that? I'm fine with the whole card lot. Let them have the.
And the lobby card and all the cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't paying
So-
attention. Did we do Don't Chew the Gum?
Not yet. I haven't gotten that yet.
Okay.
Don't chew the gum.
So for one choice, you're getting the program, the Close Encounters program, the loose Close Encounters cards. There's like maybe 20 or 30 cards. And then in front of that, there's a bunch of random packs of just random cards. There's 2 packs of Simpsons, 2 packs of Star Trek, a pack of Desert Storm, and some other weird thing with cars. It's just a random, fun, weird...
The 90s were a special time, and they did Desert Storm.
Yeah, that's a little strange to me that they did Desert
Totally.
Storm.
I'll trade you Norman Schwarzkopf for an Apache helicopter.
Hal, I have no idea what you're trying to say to that. You are absolutely in the inner circle.
You've got the roll assigned. I
Yeah,
checked it.
the Patreon does it all automatically. So there are no, I am not liable for anything. If you're having problems with that, that is all on you, my friend. It is in there and it is correct.
But
That's
you
all I
are
know.
absolutely.
You are absolutely in the inner circle.
Jose said he's having issues with Patreon information too. I'm not sure. Oh, no, with Discord information, I think. I'm not sure. He said something. We'll have to look at it later. I'm sorry.
I'm
I'll
not
check the
worried about
rolls
that right
later. Yeah, scrolling on the phone right now.
That is a
Set of
set
dice?
of blue marble, really nice blue marble D&D dice. A set of 7 there. Rolling right along. So to the
2
back.
female wrestlers?
To the back, I have 2 vintage Golden Book Raggedy Ann and Andy books. It's a set of 2 as one choice. In front of them, I have 2 lady wrestlers. I do not know who they are. I am not going to pretend.
It's Claudia and...
No.
Yeah. Blizell.
I don't know who those people are at all. In front of them is a G4, Friendship is Magic, Pinkie Pie. Scrolling right along. Who is that? Is that a Two-Faced Dorb?
I believe so.
That is a Two-Faced Dorb.
Reminds me of Harry Jackson.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Now you're making me feel bad.
Now there's like a 15-inch Snake Eyes.
Ooh.
I think it's from the movie. It's just it's articulated.
Why?
It's
I
pretty
love
cool.
that sword.
He's interesting.
Just a big ass Snake Eyes.
Does he do anything? Is he articulated?
He's quiet. Let's see if he
I
does
didn't ask
anything.
if he like makes sounds or anything.
All right, he does like a.
Oh, did he just light up?
That turned red.
What the heck?
All right, his sword
They
turns
can't
red.
see that because this is so. Hold on.
We're overblown with light here.
I'm trying to. It's because of the Close Encounters thing.
It's auto adjusting.
His sword turns red.
I know.
He has elbow articulation. He does a swingy thing. Just a cool. I mean, it's really good for your kids. Snake Eyes. What do you want from Snake Eyes?
It's really good for your kids. I'm here for that. Going
Dwarves.
right along. We did the dwarves.
Little transformer here.
That is Spike, the little Spike Wiki.
Yep.
I don't remember. Was it Studio Series? What's the series?
It's studio series. It's from the animated movie. It's Spike in his
In his mech suit.
yeah, in his suit.
Behind that is an X-Men. I don't remember the title. It's an X-Men trade. Hold on. X-Men Die by the Sword graphic novel.
Die by the sword.
Taryn said, we can't see the sword light up. Yeah, I'm not sure
There's
why.
a Fantastic Four.
What are we talking about? It's
Oh no,
Spider-Man
it's a ball sack.
It's a Balzac, Justin.
I forgot it's
you
a ball sack.
You can't identify your own Balzac from
I could
from
see
sight?
it's way up there. It's usually the ball sack's usually not that high.
It's so high.
It must be cold in here.
It actually is. So we've got a Balzac to the back, the X-Men comic in the front, Spike Wiki to the side there. Directly in front of the X-Men graphic novel, we have Transformers the movie on DVD. It's not sealed. It is open. It has been used, but it's not scratched or anything. It's still perfectly usable. In front of that, correct me if I'm wrong, anime guys, I'm pretty sure that's Deborah from DBZ, Dragon Ball Z.
Vintage Tomy or
90s,
Irwin. Yeah.
90s. It's either Irwin or Bandai, I think. Probably just Irwin. I think it's Deborah. I can never keep the guys straight.
Now, that's a vintage wind-up Smurf.
Yeah.
That's 80s vintage wind-up Smurf.
Hal said the Balzac healing factor is acting up. Tara said she'd set it up as a Barbie Balzac.
Aw.
All right, I think that's everything on the roundabout.
That's the wheel.
There's more stuff here. How much
That's
of
good
this?
for now.
Listen, I have all this for round 2. I have.
All right, let's wind it up for round 1 then.
Do you want to?
No, let's do some more.
What do you want to?
Hold on, I got more.
But wait, there's more. Now how much would you pay? Oh yeah, nothing.
Oh, we
it's
missed a
Thunderdome.
vintage
Oh, is there a Ponda Baba there?
Ponda Baba.
There's
A
also
what?
a vintage Ponda Baba here.
So, vintage Star Wars Walrus Man, Ponda Baba. No gun, but he's there. Not in great shape, but he's not terrible either. That's a vintage Beast Wars Transformers Tigertron.
Ooh, I like him. What is this thing?
That's a 90s Godzilla. It's like a, I won't say a remote control because it's wired, but you push the buttons and it walks. And we did test it. It did work last time we tested it.
It's from the Godzilla movie. Is this the one with Matthew Broderick?
Correct.
So it's a walking Godzilla. It still counts as a remote control, even if it has a wire, I think.
Yeah.
So it's a walking, probably makes sounds, but I'm assuming it makes sounds. It's got a little remote control here. It's really cute, whatever it is. This is interesting. I found this out in the warehouse. This is the Lord of the Rings complete audiobook on 12 cassettes.
Wow. Cassettes.
And that
awesome.
box
The box is cool.
that's not a picture on the box. The box is
It's wood burned.
That's a great box.
No lid.
Selena, the box
No lid.
is so hard to not keep.
That is a great box.
We
I
did
love that
keep one.
box.
Oh.
Yeah, we have the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings set. This is an extra. No lid on the box, but all 12 cassettes are in there.
It's perfect for when you're driving your 1986 Monte Carlo.
With the real wheel pause attraction.
Your Buick Regal with a cassette player.
The Buick Regal. I love that. There's a hat next to
G.I.
it.
Joe Classified Snake Eyes movie Storm Shadow mitten box.
There's a Diddy Kong hat. Justin, can you hold that up?
Oh, what now?
What? Is this error correct?
Diddy Kong. No, it's new. Brand new. It tags Diddy Kong hat. It's got Diddy Kong on it. You know, he's like the little Donkey Kong guy.
Spencer Gifts.
But small.
Do you remember the hat show?
Guess what?
When we started throwing hats?
That's from
God.
the.
From the hat show?
It is from the hat show.
So it's screen used.
Great news.
Hat show.
Mm-hmm.
Did Justin put an 8-track in the Interceptor?
The most important thing I almost forgot to bring up. Terrible Kirk is back. Anybody missed out the first time? There's still time. Terrible Kirk is here, ready for you.
Surprise me with a chocolate.
The joke is that I want to throw it at you because then you'll be surprised.
Is that the joke?
Donkey Kong.
That would be the joke
Scrappy.
if I wasn't like mean.
Are we ready?
John-
Can I wheel yet?
John hit the nail on the head. Donkey Kong's Scrappy. That's exactly who Diddy Kong is. Couldn't have said it better myself.
It's just a solid piece of chocolate. It's good.
It should have been a truffle.
Maybe it was.
All right, Terrible Kirk. Anything else? You want to save the rest of this for next?
Yeah.
All right. We have plenty of. We could do maybe one of these.
Let's just save it.
All right, we'll save it. All right. Are we good?
I'm good.
All right. That is it for round 1. Now you guys know how this works. We are going to spin the wheel, and you're going to pick when your name gets called, and then we'll go on to the next person and keep on going.
Okay.
Selena, I totally forgot to do anything about the music, so it's going to be a surprise.
Oh goodness. All right. What's my base camera for this? Am I staying on 2 or going to 1?
Justin, do you have an opinion? Would you rather be on 1 or 2?
for the spinning?
For just the background while we're spinning.
On one, because I like leaning out.
Okay.
I did not check the music at all, so I have no idea what's going to play. I totally forgot.
1. Intermediate guitar players aren't even aware they're doing it. 2. Intermediate guitar players wouldn't even consider this to be a mistake, as they're more concerned with...
Are you actually watching YouTube videos while we're live?
It's an Instagram short about guitar playing.
Really? I didn't realize it was about guitar playing at all. All right, I think we're ready to spin, or at least get started trying to spin. Let's see what we got going on here. I can't wait
the mouse cursor.
to see. How did you lose the mouse cursor? That's never happened before.
Yeah, it has.
Not with that mouse.
It's up there, I think.
Yeah, but you see there's no... You can see what I have highlighting moving, but you can see there's no arrow.
That's interesting.
Wasn't
Why
there
does this only happen when we're live?
Wasn't there a fix for that? The control
You have to control alt delete and then exit out again. Just hit cancel.
Yep,
Wow.
there it comes back. Wow, that's wild.
That's only ever happened with the wireless mouse. It's never happened with the wired one before. It's pretty weird.
And it was something about which
We lost the mouse cursor from
order of things you were doing.
The way you were clicking things somehow had something to do with it.
Okay. Alright, we ready?
We are, I think. Are you ready? Is the wheel up?
Yeah, I guess we're going to find out. Let's put the wheel up.
All right, who's going to get first? The last Thunderdome of 2023.
Are you wheeling? Okay.
Trying to wheel.
I was panicking. I was worried that it wasn't working. All right. I wonder what our music's going to sound like. It might not be anything.
I'm going to bring my own guitar and start doing it myself.
All right. It's not terrible. You could turn it up a little.
And
2023! Place to be!
I
Jack
love
Vanderbeek.
I love it when you have no energy and you're trying so hard. You're yawning and like 1,000 times, and then you're like, all right, I gotta sing. I gotta bring it back around, and you're just
That's why they pay, right? They pay for the singing.
Guys, do you pay for the singing?
They're all masochists.
well,
Jack said he has
congratulations.
never been first.
Oh, you are
Well,
now.
congratulations. Last month of the year, you are first.
It's never too late to be first, Jack. Hal said volume off. He does not want to hear the singing. Alex said, I believe Hal pays for the subtitles.
Alex is back in the writer's room after yesterday's...
That was an 8 out of 10. I forget what
we
it was.
put him on the spot.
I put him on the spot, and I'd still give
You're
him
an
an
8 out of 10. You're very
Yesterday.
gracious.
I am. I like Alex, so I'm gracious to Alex.
Come for the toys, stay for the
songs.
subtitles.
All right, Sam, we sell ship.
Is it wheel again?
We are blasting through. Just make sure the music's nice and loud so that Hal has some reason to mute us.
Oh. We'll take a vote if people want the singing or don't want the singing.
That's going to be overwhelmingly one.
Yeah.
It'll be
I'm
just
not
me
gonna
and
sing
Hal
that.
voting. No. Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna dance.
You're just going to dance? That's not dancing.
Head dancing. It's the hip hoppy stuff, man. I don't know how to rap, so it's just my poor interpretation of flowing.
We can change the music at any time. Selena knows how. She's done it before.
Heather Proxy.
That would be Alicia. Alicia, you are choosing for Heather. It is your pick for Heather. Amy, you are never too late. Amy, you are never too late. We will add you to the wheel.
And then when we land on you, we'll go over the stuff then.
When we land on you, we will do a recap as needed. You got her? All right, great. Amy, we literally just started.
Do I have to shuffle again, or just...
Welcome,
I
Amy.
wouldn't shuffle. Just leave. As long as she's on there, you're fine. I don't want to mess it up too much.
Okay.
Welcome, Amy.
There's Congo here today, and I thought of Amy when I put it up. And I did it specifically because of her.
Okay, now Alicia's picking the...
Alicia
two-faced-
thinks she'll like a two-faced orb. I agree.
I'm alright with that.
Two-faced
I agree with that.
She's got a whole DC thing going on.
And the whole
And
pop,
you knocked down
pop
He-Man.
adjacent
That's
genre.
not He-Man. That's Superman. Same thing. There you go.
Okay, wheeling it up.
Wheel it up, baby.
Wheeling it up.
Wheel it up.
Spin the wheel!
Make me feel.
It's all too hip hoppy for me. It's great beats.
Alright,
I
I'll
just
tell you
can't
the
sing to
genre
it.
after.
What?
George!
Scullies.
George Scully! This will be the first year in many years we did not have plans with the Scullys for New Year's.
Yeah, we've
Did we
been
do Scully New Year like for the past how many years?
4 or 5 years, I think. This is gonna be the first one without them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
We've been ditched.
George, it's your choice.
Everything's better with singing.
We have no plans for New
Especially
Year's.
my singing.
We still have last year's New Year's.
Listen,
singing
they're
we
gonna
never
now. I
finished.
just guilted them. They're gonna
You
be like,
did.
we want to do something.
Yeah, and it's gonna make me
It's
not
fine.
want to because it's then it's guilt.
I'm gonna lay on my
guilt-ridden.
couch.
I want to watch Twilight Zone. We haven't done that in a while.
All right.
Can we do that?
Yeah, what's happening here?
I forgot how to change the music, so I was looking at it and I was waiting for George.
We are waiting for George to choose.
George has chosen.
He would like the Close Encounters bundle.
Close Encounters bundle.
Ditched us for
wow.
COVID. I see who you like better, George.
It's the program and cards.
All this huge pile of cards too.
Yeah, all of them. You said so.
Holy crap!
Star Trek, Simpsons, all kinds of weird stuff. Jack is trying to do a sign.
Jack's signing with emotes. It's great.
Signing with emojis.
Extra effort.
Alicia wants to know if that counts as a book. It's more like a magazine, Alicia,
Absolutely
but
a
it's
magazine.
definitely
You're
media.
gonna have to ask George's wife about
It's definitely media.
that. Miss Linda will be able to tell you if that's a magazine. or
Let us wheel forward.
All right, close the program and cards. All right, continue with the wheel. Oh yeah.
You sound like a weird bird.
I am a weird bird. Have you met me?
I mean, fair.
Oh, it's so close.
not. Little weird bird.
Tara.
Woo!
Woo!
I was gonna say somebody's very enthusiastic about it being Tara's turn. You need the comments. Please hold.
There's a lot of switching between windows. I think that's what we figured out.
And it has to be done in exactly the right order. Or everything
Yes.
just starts violently
Tara would
vomiting.
like the Simply Charming Barbie.
Right,
Screen
John?
used in the Tucker calendar. Simply Charming Barbie. Now the Balzac might fall over.
Looks
because
like
it was named
Balzac. Looks
Barbie.
like the Balzac is
Check that out.
living.
Check
Seems
that
to be
out,
hanging
Tara.
in there.
She's beautiful. I love her. She comes with a little charm and a little bracelet. She's very cool. She's very Midwest. All right, Selena, go for it.
Why don't you come up and see me sometime?
John's like, yeah, you totally sounded like a bird. Oh, it's again.
I want to feel it. Spin the wheel it.
Casper. Bringing these chocolates out was a bad idea. Because I'm just going to sit here and pound them.
I had some of that hot sauce. My daughter got me food I needed to cook for Christmas. First time ever.
Did you cook it?
I did.
We made it when her
How was it?
Philip came.
So
It was-
they went to an Italian
It's
market
Casper's
in Philly.
turn, right?
Yes,
Casper, it's your turn.
Like a real Italian butcher and a place where they actually make the pasta in front of you. So she got me delicious Italian sausage, sweet and hot. I eat the hot. Penelope get the sweet.
Why are you spinning?
I
I
What's
did it by
happening?
accident.
We'll leave it up, and that's the next person.
I was trying to change the music.
All right, I'll explain to you how to change the music. Stop. Now you're going to confuse Casper. It's Casper's
All right,
turn.
it is still Casper's turn.
Let's go back to the comments.
All right, I'm going to take the wheel down, but I'm not going to take him off of it.
No, please. Let's just one step at a time here. We're really getting ahead of ourselves.
Casper.
We're waiting for Casper.
There's Casper.
The other Star Wars figure with the cape.
The snout guy, Gonzo in the Halloween costume.
Oh yeah. Garandan.
Is that him right here?
Yes.
Did we have a different Star Wars person? Oh, we had Zan, right?
And Yoda.
Oh, that's right. All right, Casper, I'm giving you the Garandan. He's on card.
And Greg is next.
Still in the box.
Yeah.
Hal, please stop bringing us food. I'm going to stop being nice about it. Please stop bringing us food. We do not need any more snacks. We cannot handle them. Please stop bringing us food. We love you. Stop bringing us food.
And now it's Greg's turn because that's the.
It is Greg's turn.
That's
John, you're right. And Ponda Baba.
Yes. Ponda Baba, but he doesn't have a cape. Greg,
Well, no,
is
I
now
don't think
your
he was
turn.
saying the other one. Like two of them have capes. I was saying the other Star Wars figure.
Yeah.
With the one with the cape. Yeah.
The one who isn't Yoda.
Right.
Thank you, Hal. We do eat too much. I'm sitting here pounding chocolates just to get them out of the house. Bill and Katie.
It's kind of why I finished the Andy's Candies, just to get. Once it's gone, it's gone. I don't replace it.
I had a huge problem this week. I ate way too much cheese and way too many deviled eggs. So I am not going to be right. Greg, it is your turn. All right, we've got this figured out.
Pony.
Greg would like the Pinkie Pie. Good choice.
Oh, Greg may be watching with his daughter.
Which means we should stop talking about anything rude.
So Skylar went. They went before Christmas to the Italian market in Philly, and you can spin the wheel.
Okay. Well, it's gonna play music.
That's all right.
It's fine. All right, who is next?
The Italian.
We need better music.
He's singing
I
his
can walk you
story.
through it if you want to
Listen,
change the music.
I don't have to sing every freaking time, so that's not. We're making a big deal about the
No,
music.
you do need to sing every time. Amy, it is your choice.
We need
If
to
you
go
need
over.
us to go over all the stuff,
We do.
let's go to camera 2. Amy, we're going to give you a quick rundown of what's here.
All right. We got a big, like 15-inch snake eyes. The sword lights up.
He's trying to look at the camera to see what's next.
Okay.
We have a Diddy Kong hat.
I'm used to being able to type without losing his view, so I'm trying to ping Amy that it's her turn.
We have a Diddy Kong hat. Keep scrolling, Justin. Diddy Kong hat. We've got a set of D&D dice.
There's a Spider-Man Balzac. Let's not forget.
Sorry, I almost forgot about the Spider-Man Balzac.
Yeah, you can't forget him.
No.
A couple of books.
That's a real vintage '90s Spider-Man Balzac, still new on the card.
I'm going to fix these because they look better like that.
A couple wrestling chicks.
We've got a pair of cute little wrestling girls. I'm not sure who they are.
Dixie and Darlene.
Andes and Candies. Behind that, we have a set of 2 Raggedy Ann and Andy vintage golden books, little golden books.
That's funny you were talking about because a guy came in with miniature golden books.
It's funny, I had just brought those in when he came in with those.
Storm Shadow from the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes movie. G.I. Joe Classified. Still
Perfectly
over.
good classified, just leave the original head on it.
Vintage
and it's fine.
Star Wars Snaggletooth? No. Walrus Man?
Walrus Man. Ponda Baba. Alex is pretending that the wrestlers are Raggedy Ann and Andy.
How do you think they got
It's
ready?
Andy A-N-D-I-E though.
Yes, Tara, I think the Spider-Man Balzac is becoming the new Thunder Thighs cruise.
The new Terrible Kirk.
I'd like to have one every week just to be funny. And I brought Terrible Kirk back, too, for the same reason, just because he's so great. And bad. Who is the Transformer there? I can never remember him.
It's
the tiger?
It's Spike. Oh no, Tigertron? It's vintage Beast Wars Tigertron
And the one
from
in
the
the
90s.
There's the
Then
one in the
behind
box,
that
too.
is Studio Series Spike in his I forget what the suit's called.
Mech suit?
He's so cute. He's got a little
It's
face.
called something.
Yeah. Behind that, we have X-Men, something about swords. What did I say it was? I can't remember. Can you read that, Selena? It's an X-Men graphic novel.
No, I can't.
Sword, Die by the Sword.
Die by the Sword.
There we go.
Thank you. X-Men Die by the Sword graphic novel. In front of that, we have the special collector's edition of Transformers the movie on DVD.
Bill did a whatnot with ball sacks? Did you buy them from us? Bill bought 15 ball sacks and they sold out as a joke on what? That's amazing.
I need some more jokes. Jokes are good. In front of that, we have a Dabura from Dragon Ball
Exosuit.
Z.
Thank you, Hal. Yes, Exosuit.
So eventually, every VIP will have a Thunder Thighs, a Marvel Diecast 2-pack, and a Balzac.
And a Terrible Kirk.
The VIP welcome kit. Here's everything you need.
He got them at the flea market. He probably got them from Perry.
Probably, yes.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
It was Columbus.
Yep. Keep spinning. Amy, I hope you're paying attention because I'm not doing this again.
Dragon Ball Z.
I already
Dabura.
did him. Keep going. Next up is Doug Bradley's Spine Chillers. This is Pinhead himself reading you creepy stories on 2 or 3 CDs, I think. And he signed it on the outside as well. That's his actual signature there on the front. Vineland Flea Market. Does Perry go to Vineland?
No, but Frank, so we have the same standee.
Yeah. Everyone in South Jersey is all incestuous.
We all ended up with a standee.
We
off
all
the
ended
ball
up with
sacks.
at least one of these standees.
Yeah.
All of us. Brand new, factory fresh. Did those come from Dennis originally? Where'd they come from?
I don't remember. So there's a
Baron Zemo?
80s Baron Zemo from Marvel Secret Wars. That's a vintage action figure.
Behind that, we have Touche Turtle, the Pop. On top of that, we have a Saga series, Star Wars Yoda. His bubble's a little yellow, but if you pop him out, he's brand new and
Stop,
fresh.
Tuck.
Who is the
Tucker
Superman?
Edward what?
Superman, the animated series from McFarlane, DC Multiverse.
Okay, behind that, we have a Ghostbusters VHS, but it's not the real Ghostbusters. It's Filmation's Ghostbusters. It's a couple episodes on VHS, which is awesome.
Oliver?
Behind that, Oliver and Company, the movie storybook.
The Godzilla?
Terrible Kirk. A remote control Godzilla.
from the 90s.
Complete Lord of the Rings on audiobook, 12 audiobook sets.
And the vintage Smurf, the wind-up.
And a vintage wind-up Smurf.
Hey, man, I'm going to
He
put it
fell
on.
over.
Where is it?
The
He's in
Smurf he
front
fell
of
over.
Godzilla.
He's near the box.
All right, is that it?
Dice.
Are we good?
For right
Is
now,
there no one
yeah.
else? Amy would like the dice.
I'm over here going for the bell. Like what?
You can go for the bell if you want.
Forgot how to do it. I was ready to. I saw a person say an item.
Where'd
I
Tucker
went
go?
for the bell.
All right, are we ready? Amy,
We
no
ready?
sweat. Thank you. Thank you for being a VIP, and thank you for everything you do for our community. I'm glad we were able to bring. So, what was the final total? 184 kids we were able to make Christmas happen for. So, that's all because of you, Amy. So, everybody give Amy a round of applause. All right, we're ready
Is
to
there something you'd
split
like
it
to
to win it.
communicate to me?
I'm gonna wheel it up.
Is there something you would like to communicate?
What is Tucker doing? Does he have to go out?
Probably. He just went out on his way in.
Sing it. What even is
Is
this?
this Skrillex?
I think so. All right, Alex. Is Alex?
AK.
Hi, Tucker. What's up? You all right?
AK-47.
You want love? Would you like to be loved? I have chocolates up here. I can't put these near you or you'll try to eat them.
Tucker went out on the way in. I don't know why he has to go out again.
Hal already has toys for next year.
I don't know if
I
he has to
believe
go
it.
out. Or if he just
184
wants to be
kids,
loved.
dude. And that's multiple toys per kid.
Yes, that's, I'm assuming, because we had over 300 toys for sure. He wants the X-Men Blood of...
Did he say Natch?
He did.
Is he doing a, that's, Piggy in the Brain. That's a Piggy in the
That's
Brain
Snarf.
reference.
It's shorthand for naturally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so Pinky, no.
He says Snarf.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
He says all kinds of different stuff. But
He
usually he's
says,
like,
"Snarf,
Natch.
Snarf."
Natch.
Watch
Tucker,
him.
what are you even doing right
Watch
now?
him if he's scratching. Sometimes he's dim and gets his paw stuck in his ear.
Are you kidding me right now? I can't do this with the dog of it. What are you? Can you hand me that?
Alicia, yes, she takes toys all year. We're working on a place to put them because the toys are not just for Christmas typically. I mean, that's the big time where there's most need. But honestly, we're putting toys aside in case there's an emergency, a fire, just anyone in need who needs something like
House
that.
fire. You don't think about this. It's not just Christmas, but house fires. Kids need toys. Foster kids coming into the community.
Birthdays, disruptions,
Obviously,
yeah.
Birthdays are a great example. So we want to have a place where the toys can be all year and we can do constant.
Yeah, just let it build up. And
Yeah. All right, Selena, what's next?
What's next is the wheel.
So many toys. We loaded them up.
We did more toys this year than we've ever
This
done.
is the biggest toy drive we've ever done.
Thanks to people like Hal and everybody
Sing.
else.
Natch, natch, natch. Tucker, what is your problem? You're so rambunctious.
John Rhubarb.
What? 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 You're driving me crazy right now. What? What?
That's up to Amy, Alicia. We don't have a place yearly for them set up
Not
here
yet. Once we have a place where we're gonna put a shed. Once we get a shed.
Yeah.
The wrestler pair?
He'd like.
Oh,
Andy.
his girls are into wrestlers
He'd
now.
like Raggedy Ann and Andy. Wrestler girls ×2. I saw them out in the warehouse and I was like, I think John Rhubard's girls would like these. We have kids that are homeless. We give parents stuff for birthdays. We had families that filled wish lists for 40 plus full families. That is awesome. I'm really glad that we can have some small part. Our community is amazing. Matching donations is cool. It ends up all going a long way. John, thank you.
We're almost out of Mission Impossible figures though, so I don't know what we're going to do.
We barely gave them any Mission Impossible figures, and some little kid who loves Tom Cruise
Senyaka.
had the best Christmas ever.
Senyaka from X-Force.
Some little kid who loves Tom Cruise had the best Christmas ever.
That is not Tom Cruise. Rob Kimsey.
That,
Woo!
that thing in there is not Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise does not have legs like that. I don't care how much he runs.
Right now, a corner of her basement is Hamilton Cares leftovers. We should start up the food drive again. Like, we'll wait and before we do toys again, we'll wait until we have a shed.
We gotta make sure we take this stuff out of the system.
You're telling me that. Classified, thank you.
You are pulled, Robert.
Classified. Tucker is very wiggly. Speaking of wiggly little guys. Oh, Jesus. this. Hold on. Leave the window. Leave the wheel up. Tucker will dance.
Alan.
That is Alan. Woo! Speaking of wiggly little guys, I got to see Rob's little boy today and his wonderful wife. But I was mostly paying attention to his adorable little kid.
We don't get to see Rob's wife that often. What's her name again? I put you on the spot.
Superman.
You did, and you're such an asshole.
Superman.
I know it.
Why would you ask me if you already knew it, you
Just to
jerk?
see if you.
Thank you, Hal. He just had a
Why
bath.
would you do that? That is so rude. Why would you do that to me? I hope that Rob is not watching this in front of his wife right now because I'm totally blanking because I'm on the spot.
We're so bad with that.
You are. That was
This
so
Superman
mean.
is awesome.
That was so mean. Alan, he's amazing. I love the Superman. Keep it going. How big of a shed and what would the cost be? Amy, how big of a shed are we trying to get?
Well, I wanted to.
Sorry. Not sorry.
She's like, let's get this going. I'm not sorry.
I'm talking to Alicia anyway. So, the hope is it's big enough where we want the parents to be able to come shop the shed.
Almost like a little mini store.
So, enough room that we can put stuff on each side and they can walk up the aisle. Because that's how it works. Like, the parents shop the stuff and bring it home. The kids don't come because we want the parents to be able to bring it home and wrap it and make it like Christmas, like everything's normal.
Or birthday or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's got to be a big enough shed where they can stand up and walk in. So, you know what I mean? That's... Height, to me, is more important than size-wise. So, I don't know. It's got to... I don't know.
And we're planning on sticking it over here in
We
front
have
of the...
plenty of space. Yeah, we have plenty of space to put it.
Because we want to put it in front of the
Fence.
fence, not
Over
behind
here,
the fence.
yeah.
So like right over here.
Yep.
With like signage on it and all that stuff.
10 by 7, maybe? This
Amy
is just me roughing
Amy
it.
said, I can tell you the 5 by 10 was not big enough.
Yeah, we filled that
Sure.
5 by 10.
We
like,
did, and that was only a month's worth of toys, really. And matching them, of course. We were trying to get Home Depot involved.
Horror audiobooks.
I already got it. I already
Oh,
pulled
cool.
it. The thing with Home Depot, and they're very giving, but they only work with non-profits.
Yeah, we don't have a non-profit
We're not a
LLC
non-profit,
staff.
obviously, and Amy is fully volunteer. Like, she's not, there's no committee.
It's not her business.
Yeah, there's no committee. She doesn't get paid, none of that. So she's not a non-profit. She's just volunteering. So there's no non-profit action happening. So they will not. I mean, they did hook us up. They've hooked us up with stuff in the past, but they can't do a big project like that unless you're a nonprofit. Spin the wheel. I'm done talking about this. House said they're selling repurposed Conex containers, 10 by 12.
If he yaks, I'm gonna laugh.
Yo, dude, you people who put Last Crusade over top of Raiders of the Lost Ark
I'm sorry.
are special.
I love Crusade. It's my favorite.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Raiders is one of the best movies ever made.
Listen, I know that it is, but Sean Connery isn't in it. And that's all I can say. Bill would like the Diddy Kong hat.
Diddy Kong.
Amy said we are under the Pantry's nonprofit. We use their 501(c)(3).
Oh, that's cool.
That's good to know, and maybe Home Depot could help out with that. I think a 20 by 40 is too big.
It's gigantic.
That's too big.
Yeah, that's like a garage.
I mean, I could use one of those,
I was
but
gonna
not for this
say,
My
purpose.
car's go. If we get a 20 by 40, my car's going in it.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the sizes of the other two sheds?
I think
that we
10 by
have?
20 might do it, which
10
is pretty
even
big.
10 by 12, something like that. 10 by 15.
Yeah. Well, what did Amy say we filled up?
A 5 by 10.
If
Yeah.
we filled up a 5 by 10 in a month,
I mean,
So
it was
yeah,
overflowing.
like 10 by 12,
I'm
something
not
like that.
sure
All right, let's
where
do
you
the
think
next
this
spin.
is going to go in a year.
Nah,
That's a good problem to have.
it is.
Oh, it absolutely
I'd
is.
rather have nowhere to put all the
But
toys
I'm
than to
saying
have
I
no
don't
toys to
think-
fill it up.
I'm saying I don't think you're being realistic with the anticipated amount of space.
We'll also make whatever we have work.
We're also going to need shelving and stuff like that, but we can find that.
Tucker's dancing, you see him? Mr. Corson. Dave Eagle fan in the house. Down to just the last 3 now.
Tigertron.
Oh, a little Transformer action for Dave.
Tigertron, is he called?
Mm-hmm.
What a weird little guy. I like him.
It's a white tiger.
He's a beast guy, right?
Beast
So he turns into I don't understand robots that become animals.
No,
Either it's an animal or it's a robot. How is it organic? I don't understand.
I'm an animal becomes a robot.
What? Are you?
No, I'm not okay. I'm feeling it tonight. Gonna hit the couch. Gonna fly like a kite. David Mal. So that I'm feeling that right there. That's some like 70s R&B. Like I'm whatever that was. I'm vibing that.
Tucker did not lick me.
Was that the same? Did we change the genre there?
No.
I didn't touch it.
Man.
I tried to touch it and I spun the wheel, so after that I didn't touch anything after that.
It's under customize, but we don't have to mess with it.
22 by 40. I need that for the car. Where can I buy that for $2,000?
I clicked under customize and I was looking at it and then I clicked off of it and
Yeah.
clicking anywhere on that page, like you don't have to click the wheel to spin the wheel.
John Rubart. Does anybody else get that reference?
It's a robot that turns into a building. What's fun about that? I know exactly what it's from.
All right.
I know what it's from. Do you know what it's from?
I absolutely know what it's
Because if
from.
you don't know what it's from, you could always ask Zoltar.
Yes, exactly.
Gonna fly like a kite. I could drop off some brownies. Dave would like the
chocolate will be what it do.
Very
him
cool
in.
big
The
reference,
Spike.
John. Spike.
Robert Loggia. Spike. He's a studio guy, right? Yeah, studio. All right, who will be next? Will it be Rob or will it be
Gonna
Hal?
creep in the house like a Christmas mouse.
What?
Come on,
Up
that
your
was cute.
blouse.
I was trying to make Tucker look incredulous, but I don't really know how to do that.
And just-
He's not a puppet. He's a
His
human.
tail.
I said he's not a puppet. He's a human. He's not a puppet. He's a living, breathing
Rob.
thing.
His
God,
dog
Hal's
trainer-
name is enormous on that wheel.
It
It
is.
is.
All how, all the time.
Right, this
all
fly is
how
driving me
there.
freaking
It's
crazy.
all how, all day, all the
There
time.
is a fly in the
So
store.
Rob, it's you.
There's a fly in the store, and it's driving me
I
absolutely
hate
crazy.
that in wintertime when flies
It's
happen.
weird.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. The weather has them all
So drop a
confused.
brownie off for me, dude.
Rob would like the Lord of the Rings. That's
Nice. I
interesting.
love that box.
Audiobooks.
All right, let's see who's going to be next.
All right.
What a cool.
I'm not gonna say this.
Eclectic.
Hal, this one's for you. I have a special song.
That's Hal's favorite Justin song. The Zero singing Justin song. I
That
love
was the
that.
best thing I ever wrote. It was
I
a
love that for
tribute.
you. I'm gonna eat you up.
Volume off. I love that I sing like the brown note for Hal. Like,
All right,
The
it's
Hal
down
note.
to Hal. I wonder what Hal's gonna go with because the dice are gone.
yeah. Well, Snake Eyes maybe.
Or
was
the
thinking
Balzac.
that.
Hal, you can have your very own Balzac.
Maybe he'll do that and then donate it to the toy drive.
We donated some Balzacs, I think. Did we?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Let's see. He might surprise us. He might want the Dabura or the Godzilla.
How about
Amy,
Touchy
He's got a
Turtle?
bunny.
Amy wants me to meet her bunny. She's been sending me photos.
Oh, bring it over. Who's Touchy Turtle?
Bunny.
Touche Turtle.
What's the bunny's
Is that what you
name?
wanted?
I want to know the
No.
bunny's name.
Transformer Special Edition is Exosuit is gone. I think that means Hal wants that.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Oh, that's precious. Oreo.
Oh, that's a good name.
Oreo. Who's that kid with the Oreo cookie?
All right, I'm gonna put Tucker down for round 2 because I need both hands for this.
Hal, get ready
Okay.
to pick again, but pay attention.
Hal got confused with his subtitles. It just read ... I love that. All right, so that is the end of round 1. That means that everyone who is here and present has chosen something awesome. We are now going to bring more stuff up, and we will then go backwards back
Oh,
up
what?
the
Mom
list.
doesn't want you, and now you're coming
What?
to Dad.
We will go backwards back up the list.
That's the most pathetic look I've ever seen an animal give
Have
somebody.
you met this dog?
What?
It's like he's never eaten. No one's ever petted him. He sleeps in a gutter, cold and alone.
As opposed to taking up the lion's share of my belly.
Yeah, so we're going to bring out some new stuff for round 2, and then we're going to go backwards up the list, and you get to pick anything you want from round 2, round 1, whatever you want. I'm going to leave Terrible Kirk up here, so you guys don't forget he's there, because I know you've been just dying for him.
All right, we ready?
We are.
All right, first thing I'm throwing up is
Phrasing.
Crazy.
Ghostbusters camera 2.
Right.
Ray Stance.
Ooh, that's a good
I
one.
think it's NECA. Let me see. I forget who made this one. Oh no, it's Hasbro. From the Build-A-Ghost line, Ray Stance. So it's just a really good Ray Ghostbusters. We haven't done much Ghostbusters out here, so I figured it was. Cool
Here,
thing.
stick that in front of Ray. Now we have 2 Ponda Babas to choose from. Oh, maybe we should make it a set.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take the vintage Ponda Baba from round 1, and we're going to bundle it with a modern. I say modern, but it's also technically vintage now.
Yeah, we got a 78 Ponda Baba and a 95 Ponda Baba.
Is it 95?
I believe so.
So you're gonna get both Ponda Baba, the vintage, and the Power of the Force carded
From back before his name was Ponda Baba.
hologram. He's got a hologram there.
So Ponda Baba and Walrus Man.
What's this say his name is?
His name is Floyd Malloy.
Vintage
favorite.
Kenner mask with his mask. Floyd Malloy.
Ooh.
He's an Irish bar fighter.
Is he? No, he's not.
Through the years, you never let me down. 2 G.I. Joe vehicle drivers. They are complete because they are vehicle drivers. They don't come with weapons. One is vintage Slipstream. One is vintage Copperhead.
I got Hal's joke. He asked if the hand falls off on command.
That's funny.
Yeah, he gets his hand chopped off. Volume off. You have more room next to you. Here, put this over there. Another pop. We have number 466, Avengers Hawkeye in his white Avengers suit coming around the mountain.
Through the years, you never let me down. How's it going to give me a complex?
A complicated complex?
So there's the Hawkeye. Coming around is a Monkey Mobile with Johnny Lightning.
I think
been on card.
we've had a couple of these on Thunderdome throughout the last year and a half. I think this may be the last one. So it's the end of an era for yet another Mission Impossible style figure. This is really cool.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a really cool. So this is a illustrated junior library edition of The Adventures of Robin Hood.
Ooh, that
It
sounds
is
cool.
from 1952.
Wow.
And this book belongs to Vincent Lowray III. So if any of you guys know Vincent, you might want to get this back to him.
Vinny!
It is absolutely gorgeous. You can stick that in front of Oliver.
Do you have an easel?
Probably. I don't know if we'll find somewhere to stick it. I don't know if we have a phone for an easel. It's beautiful. It's really cool. It's just The Adventures of Robin Hood, but it's in a hardback, and it's just a
It's a
beautiful,
beautiful
book.
vintage book from 52.
It's got like the foil.
Gold
on
embossed
it.
foil.
Yeah, it's got some gold embossed foil on the cover.
Hardcover.
It's really.
This would be
really cool.
great in
It's just
the
cool.
Book Empress store.
What else do we have here? Oh, hold on, not to be outdone. I hope we have more stuff. We have more stuff. I'm just gonna cram this in front of Oliver and Company. I have Karen Ross from Congo the movie. She comes with an ultra laser cannon, lasers and quotation marks for some reason, and a power diamond.
Possibly
Her
because
name-
it's
it's
not
not
a real
Amy.
laser.
She's not Amy. She's Karen Ross. She's a real Karen. She's back there next to Filmation Ghostbusters.
This is one of my favorite things from today.
What is?
This is a
Let me see.
McFarlane Dark Redeemer. Modern McFarlane. So, you know, he's been doing Spawn figures for quite some time now. He's heavy, so it doesn't stand very well.
You got a pile of stuff in front of you too.
I do. We just run around the store grabbing stuff.
We do. I run out to the warehouse and I just I go like this.
It's
I
not
walk around the
what they
store
do, it's
stressing,
staff.
like, I want to make my friends
Well,
happy.
we always, it's stressing, quote unquote, but it's not a bad stress. It's like we want to make sure it's good stress, which is good stress.
This is a 7-inch Spawn Dark Redeemer figure. It's
Wow.
That's cool.
super badass.
We put a Redeemer on top of our Christmas tree one year.
We
Not
did.
that one, but a similar one. Let's start bundling stuff maybe. Like nobody claimed Deborah, so maybe we should put them together.
Is there any more DBZ stuff?
Just this and him.
What's this and him?
This thing in my hand that I'm gesturing at, and Deborah who's already on there.
Oh,
Should we do them
okay.
as a set?
Yeah, so this is a pin
That's Piccolo.
Piccolo, yeah.
So we
I was
have
gonna say
we have
Pinocchio.
another Irwin DBZ figure. I like to bring things in pairs in case one goes and someone wanted it. Like there's always a backup. We've got a Deborah and a Piccolo. We'll make that one pick since Deborah didn't go.
So
in round
2
two.
vintage DBZ figures. You got Piccolo
That's slightly obscene the way they're like huddled
and
together.
Deborah.
It's 2 for the price of none.
It is, yes. It's 2 for the price of none. Let's do another bundle. Is that Yoda still here?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I like the free
Let's do the
tones.
2 Yodas together.
Aren't they the same?
No.
Oh, one's episode 1.
One's episode 1 and one is whatever that
Oh,
one
look
is.
at that. But they
They
both
still
have
have
their
their
super
little-
exciting seats.
Seats are fine.
Alexis has both of the chair ones. The chairs don't fit in the figure case.
So let's make that a set. So you're getting an episode 1 Yoda and a
Attack of the Clones
Attack
Yoda.
of the Clones Yoda. So you're getting two for the price of none again.
I love
2
that.
Yodas. Not to be outdone.
Thunderdome, 2 rounds, 2 for the price of none.
Yeah, I love that. These
Put that
are
on your
weird.
list
I
for
don't
the
know what
merch
they are, but I
shop.
recommend because they look cool. This is really cool. This has just been bopping around the warehouse for like the last 5 years. This is the extra orchestral soundtrack from Chrono Trigger that came with the original game. I don't think it's ever been played. It's still sealed. It's really cool. I'm just gonna leave that right here. It's just weird. It's just cool and weird. I love weird stuff. I don't know what those are. Are they comics?
They're mini comics that probably came with figures.
I found them in with a bunch of cards and stuff.
I don't think they have any value.
I don't know. I just thought they were neat. I might just give them. I might just throw one in every box. It's cool. I don't know.
Because there's I would do it as a pack, but there's like there's multiples of the same.
Yeah, I have more VHSs. Do you think anybody cares?
Gargoyles.
I have a Gargoyles VHS.
Can't hurt to
Listen,
offer.
since nobody picked Ghostbusters in round 1, should we leave it up or should we steal it and put it in the museum?
I'm just gonna go to the museum. It's weird.
Unless anybody wanted it specifically, we're gonna put it aside for the museum because I'm kind of feeling like I should have put it up.
These are probably good for 4.3. I don't think anybody wants them here.
You don't think so?
No.
All right. I'll just put all the VHS to the side.
The Power of the Force Week Way? Star Wars?
Everybody wants Weekway. I'm running out of room on the roundabout. This is a Toy Biz Storm. She's really cool. She's an animated classic
that's cool.
Storm. She has power glow action. I love her because she comes with lightning bolts, which I think is really cool. And her cape has like these big armholes, which I love.
I have some Andy's Candy's trash.
Nobody wants her Andy's Candy's trash. Oh, I have a 9th print mass market paperback of the Star Wars novella from the Adventures of Luke Skywalker. The 9th print was still from 1977. This is from July of 1977. Let me just check on that.
I have
I don't wanna
a couple
quote
copies
myself.
of that. They're all
Yeah.
well read and dog-eared.
So the first
From me.
edition, it's funny, the first edition of this book came out in December of 76. And by July of 77, they had already done 9 printings. That's how popular this
It was
was.
ridiculously popular.
Written by George Lucas. Let's just put that in air quotes. From the Adventures of Luke Skywalker. So I'm going to put that up. I just thought that was neat. I know I always sound like Ralph Wiggum.
Chrome Art, Star Wars Certificate of Authenticity,
Is that a Death Star Destroyer? What is that?
Star Destroyer.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It's the picture's in the frame upside down.
Is it?
Maybe not.
No.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
No way. That would explain why we... No, it's not.
It would explain what?
It's not.
It is.
It isn't.
What would it explain?
It is. It isn't. Is it?
Well, show us.
It's absolutely upside down.
That is amazing. I cannot believe that.
Alex is right. In space, it doesn't really matter if you fly right side up or
Yeah.
not.
It's very true.
Chrome Art, Certificate of Authenticity, Lucasfilm. It's supposed to be a Star Destroyer, but my husband is absolutely right. It is absolutely upside down. Oh, hold on. You're reflecting there. Can you guys see that? It's totally upside down. It should be that way. That's still really cool. It's actually cooler. I think it's
Well, I
cooler
mean,
when it's
obviously you can
upside
open
down.
it, and it probably slides right out.
I doubt that it's even glued together. That's neat.
X-Men, Age of Apocalypse, Magneto, Vintage Toy Biz, where he has the long hair and the ponytails.
I love the long hair ponytail Magneto.
What'd you ever do with the poster of ships that you had in your bathroom at your old house?
It's
We
funny.
just came across
we just
that.
saw it. It's out in the garage. This is Demona, Hot Topic exclusive, pop number 390, stone look, so she's all stony. I'm definitely out of room.
Alex can't have this because I think it came from him. This is Wolverine, The End, complete series 1 through 4.
Listen, if he wants it back, he can
VF
have
near mint. It's 4 individual issues. Just a great story. Actually, I'm lying. I've never read it.
Rob said there's no such thing as upside down in space. I totally agree. Let me make sure this is actually.
John has
there.
Marvel Legends monster boxed set coming in the mail.
I don't know what that is. I'm so not up on new
I don't know
stuff
what
at
Monster
all.
Box that is either.
I want to make sure it's actually in here. This is Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust on DVD.
Ooh.
What else? Is that it? Is there no one else?
Is there no one else?
Is there anything else? What have you got in front of you?
Mike and Trish just made it to
A place.
Jamaica.
Okay.
They safely made it.
All right.
Excellent.
That's nice. I'm glad we had that little update. What else is in front of you? This is just weird stuff. I have a Power Rangers Galaxy Cosmic Journey giant coloring book.
Another.
Uncolored.
This is not from a movie because this was a TV show. God, I love that ship.
Uncolored vintage coloring book. It comes with Werewolf by Night, Frankenstein, Dracula, and a zombie.
Maybe it was a movie. Universal Picture. Buck Rogers in the 25th Century.
Oh, they probably
It's
did.
another.
They probably did some kind of made-for-TV movie or something, right?
It's
They must
another
have.
vintage. Speaking of a cool spaceship, it's one of the best movie spaceships they ever made, or TV spaceships.
Is it
they
upside
ever
down?
made. No.
Are you sure?
This is the same thing as the Close Encounters. It's a Buck Rogers one. Like, what's it called? Book?
It's like a program. There's actually another one. You want to make it a bundle too?
Wow, yeah.
How nice is that?
Super cool.
So not only do we have a Buck Rogers program, we also have a Superman, the movie.
Oh, cool. You
With
should keep that. That's
my
potentially
favorite.
the first Superman. Wait a minute, what year did that
Superman
come out?
2.
It would have been Superman 2, I was going to say.
Oh my God! Someone's ticket stub is in here. Oh, how cool is that? Does it have a date? No date.
Probably on the other side.
No, someone's ripped ticket stub. It's not actually, like, it doesn't have the movie written on it. They paid $1 to go see this movie. How cool is that? That is so cool. It doesn't say Superman on it. It's just like a little, like,
Movies were
raffle
more than
ticket.
$1 back then.
Well, it had $2 on it, and they stamped the 1 over the 2. Somebody's Cinema, Newfield, New Jersey.
Wow.
There was a cinema in Newfield?
I don't know. Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah, it's like the middle of nowhere, Selena. You think about that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're
It's
going to
very
do
much the
them.
middle
There's
of nowhere.
nothing there.
So
There's,
cool.
They barely have a corner store.
I'm assuming it said Newfield. It's half ripped. I'm using my context clues.
If there was a movie theater in Newfield,
Hold on. Where is it now? Hold on.
it would have been a drive-in with a
So whatever
removable
happens to
projection
the kid
screen.
who played Baby Clark, who crawled out of the... There's a picture of him here. I wonder whatever happened to him.
It's
Sounds
Jared
like-
Leto.
It's
Sounds
not
like your
Jared Leto.
sounds like your friend Google would know that.
Okay, it doesn't say Newfield.
I was gonna say.
Buck
says-
Rogers' TV movie was the plot with some tweaks. Okay, the
It
pilot with
says-
some tweaks.
Enfield, New Jersey.
Northfield.
No. It's the N is at the end. So it's something Enfield. Something Lee Road. Something Enfield, New Jersey.
Enfield.
Haddonfield?
Very
That's
likely.
more like it, yeah.
Now you're cooking with gas.
All right. Anyway, Superman the movie program and Buck Rogers in the 25th Century movie program. We're going to make them a lot of 2.
That's a cool lot.
What else? Did you do this in front of you here?
No,
All right.
that's a $5 comic. I'm not going to
Oh,
put a $5
yeah,
comic.
that's fine. All right. All right. Are we good?
We're good.
All right. That is the end of the production of round 2. Selena, I don't know if you want to go to camera
Hope you
2.
made notes.
I hope you made notes, just so people can see the stuff on camera 2 a little better. Hal, it is going to be your choice. You are first in round 2 because you were last in round 1.
Bill has an update on the Star Wars Chrome Art. The Star
Bill is-
Cruiser is not, in fact, upside down. The Millennium Falcon is in mid-spin, avoiding laser
So I
fire.
thought that too.
I thought the same thing.
But then I looked at it and it really doesn't look right.
No.
It doesn't look right. It
Because
looks
the Millennium
upside down.
Falcon's not obviously upside down.
So it's not upside down, but like this, it is upside down because it's spinning. So this is the way the Star Destroyer should look because it has the things on top.
Yeah.
It's absolutely upside down.
You should try spinning.
The Falcon is also upside down because it's spinning,
But the Falcon's
but
meant
that
to be.
is not right.
Listen, this.
It might be some rare air or something.
Yeah, the Falcon's upside down this way too. Wait.
If
Where's
you,
the cockpit on the Falcon?
if you
I can't
put
see.
it right side up, it's also right side up. But if you put it wrong side up, which is right side up, it's wrong side up. Hal would like Slipstream.
Yeah, the Falcon's upside down when you do this too, I think.
Hal said there was a little theater in Haddonfield, New Jersey.
Cool. Slipstream.
Slipstream.
You should try spinning.
You're still singing.
Sound-
Using
sound
the
off.
music. Volume off. Rob F., it is your turn after Hal. Mr. Fain, it is your turn. I like Slipstream's mustache. It's very Wild Bill. Wild Bill's another G.I. Joe. We need background music. Rob would like the movie program.
Good
So
pick.
that is Superman
Rob is a vintage aficionado.
programs. I am going to make sure that ticket stub doesn't get lost, because that is the coolest part about it, in my opinion. And it is David
You want a little
Mal's
plastic
turn.
bag for it?
Yes, I would like a little plastic bag for it, actually.
Let me locate one here.
That's your ticket stub. That's where all your money is right there.
I want for giving
So
you
VIP
that.
Sunday, I am going to have a bunch of G.I. Joes laid out on the table. If any VIPs want to come by and check that out, help me put accessories with figures.
So if you want to come work for free,
Anyone interested in seeing Tucker tomorrow?
Selena's new
He
thing
can-
for VIP Sundays is bringing Tucker over so everyone can see him.
He can stop by after dog class. He's got school tomorrow.
I know that he's
I'll see how tomorrow.
Mr. Corson, it is your choice next.
Yeah, Tucker's got school tomorrow.
And I'm going to open up the chocolates.
I'll see Rob tomorrow.
Rob, I think you have a bag here. I didn't even think about it while you were here.
Casper's on
Yes.
Team Upside Down.
He is on Team Upside Down. Ours is Upside Down. Maybe it's worth more because it's Upside Down.
How the no food extends to Tucker too, please. I have an abundance of treats that he has to go through yet,
Oh, that which reminds me.
and they do get stale. So
He has a Christmas present in the back.
okay, yeah, we're gonna.
Wow. Dave's going with Robin Hood.
Sniping that away from
Nice.
George.
Super
Pick.
cool. Go to camera one.
George can
they don't
visit
need
it.
to see all this.
I don't know.
There you go. We're conversating. They know what the list is.
If anyone wants to zoom in, just holler.
Man, that is pretty. I can't believe how old it is and how good it looks.
How did we end up with that?
I don't know.
Same way we end up with anything, right?
Bill, it is your turn. I forgot that it's my. I have to tell people who's next.
Yeah,
Bill,
there's
it's,
no wheel.
it's your turn. Illustrated Junior Library from the library of Vincent Low Ray III. It may have never even been read. Hal is waiting with bated breath for the new calendar. You and me both, Hal.
Don't turn blue.
Don't hold your breath too much. Are Hawkeye and Two-Shaped Turtle together? No, they were two separate pops. They're just both pops. They're separate. They're not a bundle. We did bundle up some things, but
Things
Two-Shaped
that
Turtle.
made sense to go together.
Yeah, Two-Shaped
Yeah.
Turtle's on my online store. I'm not going to bundle him. So no, they are not a set.
Touche.
Touche. I love that.
He's so cute.
He is. I don't even know his deal. But
Touchy
I love
I'm
him.
gonna
Turtle.
Google him when I get home.
I think he's probably like Hanna-Barbera.
That was a nice
And-
little.
Something
Hanna-Barbera.
fell.
Two-Shaped Turtle and Dum Dum. Oh, yes, he's like a Three Musketeer. He's got a little hat and a sword.
Touche, pussycato.
Alicia, it is your choice.
What fell on the floor, you think?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see.
Good
Let's see who fell over.
Good old touchy turtle.
Weequay fell over. I'm a touchy turtle.
We might have some backdoor community item dealing going
I like
on.
when
Give
they
me a
do
second.
Uh-oh.
Well, Dave grabbed the book, and Alicia had been interested in it, so now Dave's put the offer out there.
All right, well,
Kind soul that he is.
y'all
So
figure that out.
y'all fight it out, yeah.
I left my box with just. Oh yeah, there's a stuff bunch of. It's going up on
Oh,
Bartertown.
it's actually Alicia's turn right now.
Yeah, that's why it became
Okay.
a
Got it.
question.
All right, so Alicia's going with Robin Hood.
And Dave's gonna go with the Chrome Art.
Okay.
Listen. If you're taking that chrome art, I want to see it hung behind you upside down on an episode of just one episode. Doesn't have to be anything, but an episode of Sword Interaction.
I love.
That'd be
what,
amazing.
I mean, what is even upside down here? All right, Alan, it is your turn. Somebody has to keep me on task because I keep forgetting that I have to read the names.
New Year's Eve, man. Tomorrow night's New Year's Eve.
So the Scullies, you guys still have COVID or
Why
whatever?
do you keep saying your name? Leave them be.
Because George said
he
COVID.
he said ditched for COVID.
Yeah,
they're,
all right.
they're taking it.
So it's
you
it's
know.
pretty
That's
it's
fair.
pretty firm.
I want to have a no nonsense New Year's Eve. You can go out partying.
Hold on, it's always no nonsense. You're acting like, wait, what kind of nonsense? We never
Yeah,
have
but with
nonsense.
no one over, he doesn't have to put pants on.
Yeah, I
and-
could be in sweatpants and no
Yeah,
shirt, laying on a
you know.
couch.
Alan, it is your turn. Slam, do me a favor and type
I have to
Oh,
type
never mind.
words. Okay.
Storm Figure.
Thank you, Alan, for not making me type words.
Storm Figure.
What's a storm figure?
Sure in front of me.
Oh.
And Mr. Kingsey, it is your turn next.
I mean, we can go live here for the VIPs and just count
No.
down.
No.
in my no shirt and sweatpants.
No, I
and
want to be
sing.
home. I want to be home in bed. I don't want to be out here on the cameras.
We can go live like that too.
No.
We can start a whole new thing.
No. She doesn't produce that one. We talked about this.
Yeah, not my channel, man.
Eating a cheese tray and going to bed by 9.
An entire cheese tray in bed? I'm down for that. Send a cheese tray to
Did
my
I say it
house.
was someone's turn?
I'll drop off some brownies for you.
You
It
have
is
to
Rob's
say
turn.
what turn it is.
Dave, the one and only time I ever ate a brownie, Justin turned into a snake, and I thought that I had stopped breathing.
Somebody must have dosed her because
I was going to say that's not.
That's not
That's
THC.
not how
There is
that works.
there is a small percentage of people for whom whatever is in marijuana causes psychotropic things instead of the mellow things.
The other Joe, I think, was claimed.
I am that.
You are the
Copperhead
small
was claimed.
percentage.
You are the 1%.
I am the one. I'm
Rob.
the 1%er.
The other Joe was claimed.
Rob, the Joes are
Yeah.
gone.
The only Joe that's left is the big snake eyes.
with the light up sword.
Tucky and I are going to stay home and watch Gordon Ramsay and possibly attempt to cook food.
I am probably going to be spending New Year's Eve trying to get past the Foundry in Baldur's Gate 3.
I'm going to be playing Breath of the Wild, Zelda, probably trying to unlock another of the, what are they, legendary beasts? I forget what they're called. The divine beasts.
My Foundry is glitched.
Yoda lot.
It's a Yoda lot.
Yeah, it's a lot now.
2 Yodas. My Foundry is glitched for whatever reason, so when I go inside, everybody is already aggro, and they're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to sneak. I can't sneak, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
I should be rebuilding my computer because my windows have gone wonky, but I don't feel like it.
Oh, no. Mr. Rhubarb, you are next. Yeah, I'm concerned about my Foundry. I don't know.
Guys,
what
we are
the
doing
pass
some new
is.
stuff. We're going to change up Bartertown a little bit.
Are we starting with 200? Or 201? What was our decision on that?
Our decision is when you're ready to do it.
Yeah, I thought we were aiming for 201, but
Yes. Yeah, it is going to be 201 because 200 is
Yeah.
just going to be a special.
yeah.
John would like the Pond de Bob a lot.
I seem to recall that being the Chinese restaurant Accord that we came to.
Well, tomorrow is 196, I think. So that only gives us about a month.
Bill said he can't wait for me to get the Tears of the Kingdom. Dude, Breath of the Wild is so gigantic. I'm only on this. I've been playing, I don't know, solid for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I don't know, a month.
How I am so screwed with the Foundry because I don't know what's happening, but even when I sneak in invisible, pass without trace, they're still immediately aggro no matter what I do. I don't know what the deal is. I'm just going to have to go in there and let them all die. I don't have a choice.
Little mod fix
Tears
you.
is twice as big. That's crazy.
Alex, it is your choice if you'd like to go next. What's
This
the
game
grand
is like
prize tonight? We're saving it up.
We'll show you. This game is the game I'm playing, Breath of the Wild. It's 7 years old. When you're playing it and you're like at the top of the tower and you're looking around, it doesn't look that big because you could see everything off in the distance. I guess they
Everything?
pretty much, but they make it so you can like, oh, look at that over there.
Yeah.
But once you start going to the thing,
Yeah.
it's gigantic.
Alex would like the Hawkeye. I don't want to move your Redeemer. Or you can just do that, that's fine. Alright. Amy, if you are still tuned in, it is your choice next. I cannot forget to take some of this stuff off the online store.
Or out of the system here.
Or out of the system here. Cheapest non-Conex storage option is an 8x10 wooden storage building. Shed from Wayfair is 1.7K.
What's Conex?
I'm not sure. Some kind of plastic. Lost so many chicks to that game. Amy would like the Ghostbusters.
I'm not
What is
really
it?
worried.
Is it Stance Ray?
Yeah, I'm not really worried about keeping chicks.
Excuse me.
Got all the chicks I need.
Alright, that's fair, I guess. While you're gaming, I'm gaming too, so it's not like...
Game in the system, girl.
Greg, if you're still watching, it is your choice.
It's your choice, even if you're not still watching, but it'll be
The
easier
outfit
for
out
you
of
to
Maryland
choose
with the
something.
20x40 container is $2,600 delivered. 20x40 is way too big. At least
Imagine,
for
though.
that purpose.
You'd have a whole garage and
A
half
20
of
by
it
40
toys.
might work for other
Yeah,
purposes.
it's, like I said, if I get a 25 by 40 on this property or wherever, I'm putting my car in it.
Yeah. Totally unrelated to the...
I need to build a enclosure for the car. Connex, one of those metal containers. Oh.
Yeah. Greg
Thank
would
you.
like the X-Men figure. Was that Magneto?
Yeah.
Magneto. Greg, thank you for the choice. And Casper is next. This is a good haul. We had a good turnout this month. Oh, Snake Eyes is trying to knock Weequay out. 20 by 40 by 8. Eight's tall. That's big.
Whose turn is it?
20 by 40.
It's still Casper's turn.
I lost,
20 by 40
I lost the
is big.
plot. Sorry, Casper. I didn't mean to rush you. I was just
Yeah.
keeping
That's
the plot.
huge. I don't even know where.
So Skylar, I didn't think I finished this.
Casper would like the monkey mobile.
Went to the Italian market and for Christmas got me Italian from a butcher, Italian sausage. She got me fresh spaghetti where they made it in front of her.
I'm pretty sure she went to the place where Rocky worked in Rocky, where he's
No.
punching the beef in the back.
Yeah, she went to Punch Beef.
That sounds obscene.
It does.
Tara, it is your choice. Whatever you would like.
So she that was her Christmas present. I said, well, listen, if that's my Christmas present, thank you. Why don't I make this? We'll have a dinner together, me, you, your boyfriend, and Penelope. So I made it for dinner, and the sausage came out great. And she got me sauce, like spicy sauce, because I like spicy marinara. And fresh spaghetti. I've never made fresh spaghetti in my life. It's always been boxed. Always. I've never made anything that was fresh spaghetti. Have you ever made fresh spaghetti?
No,
Hey, this is for...
I've barely ever even made boxed.
Oh, crap, yeah.
Yeah, it's always been in a box, right?
George, it is your choice while we
Well,
chat.
Penelope doesn't like spicy, so she asked for her own pasta. So I said, okay, I did two...
Because he likes to mix the pasta and the sauce. Like, we couldn't just have a bowl of pasta and we each have our own sauce. So I needed to request my own pasta.
Yeah, before it goes on the table, I like to mix the sausage and the spaghetti and the pasta and the sauce all together in one thing. That's just what I like to do. I like my pasta sauced, pre-sauced.
I've seen people making pasta. Like my elderly farmer neighbor used to make her own pasta, and she had the machine that connected to the table.
Yeah, like a grindy
Yeah,
almost
she used
thing,
to do that. It was wild to watch, but I've never done it.
Well, I put Penelope's bow ties in a pot, boiling pot, and I put
Where
my fresh
is the bow
spaghetti in a
tie?
boiling pot, and I cooked them both for the same amount of time. Now, the bow ties were fine. Were they fine?
They were actually a little underdone,
A little al dente.
which I like a little softer.
All right. Guess what was...
Overcooked.
Guess what wasn't pasta anymore?
Oh,
I had no idea how fast fresh.
I actually could have told you that. Surprisingly, it's not the sort of thing I ever have any knowledge about at all. But I've been watching a lot of Gordon
It
Ramsay lately.
completely lost its pasta-ish. It turned into glop.
It was sort of like a pasta soup.
Wow.
But to that being said, I think I only want fresh pasta from now on.
Alicia, you're choosing for Heather next. So it is Heather's choice next. I mean, fresh pasta is like you can go you can go to Acme and get fresh pasta. They had it in that one where I got my pasta sauce out of that trip we went on.
Yeah.
But like, how fresh is it if it's at Acme? You know.
What is fresh pasta? Like where you literally make the dough. You start with like flour and eggs and whatever, and it ends up as spaghetti.
It's not dry. Like the pasta that you get in a store in a box is dried pasta, which is the same as fresh pasta, but it's been dehydrated essentially.
Rob Fain has a pasta attachment on their KitchenAid mixer.
Wow.
I don't even know. What do you put in there? Flour, dough? You make the dough?
Alicia, the Hawkeye's already been claimed, so we're gonna go with the
I think
Smurf.
there's an egg involved.
Flour, egg, yeah. All right, and that
And
leaves us back to Jack.
You need
Jack,
it.
you are last, but also first.
You knead it, and then you
Smurfy?
roll it out, and then you run it through the pasta machine.
Smurf me, baby.
Yeah, Casper, it's wild. I've seen it. I had no idea what my neighbor was doing the first time she busted out this pasta
There is
machine
egg.
and started
There is
running
egg,
the dough
okay.
through it. It was
Did
actually
I
Yeah, I don't feel like
Jack's
making
turn. Wolverine.
flour. I'll just buy fresh pasta.
yeah.
What is the Wolverine comic? Is it a bundle? Bug? Excuse me? Right there?
What was this?
The bundle, the Wolverine bundle? Is
Yeah,
it a
somebody
bundle?
claim that?
Yeah.
Wolverine comic, nice
1
choice.
through 6. All right, and that, wow, that is, wowee. That's some serious action on the front there. And
Didn't know
that
such thing.
is the end of round 2. What
Alright.
else we got going on here?
Well, some of the stuff like, Mike Rivera, and we got more people to pull from.
We do. We've got plenty of stuff, so we can do our
Put that with them over there.
so we can do our proxy folks who are being proxied. And what is our big giveaway this?
Well,
What
let's
is our
yoink this stuff off.
what is our big giveaway here?
Got some yoinking to do.
Got a lot of again to do. Oh, there goes that guy.
Is this online anywhere? Is this
It
processed?
is from the online store.
Alright. This is in the store here.
She can go back on the wall.
This is being processed.
I think that's the only thing in the online store.
This can go to 4.3.
Okay. Make yourself a little pile. That just fell over, that's fine.
4.3.
Army called the CHU, Containerized Housing Unit.
Yeah, there's a bit of debate going on as to whether the military uses
I think I've seen the Army
these
use
buildings
them.
for.
I've seen people use them for tiny houses on HDTV.
For like impromptu, like for quickly set up before they, you know, they put more permanent barracks in.
Rob said they never use them in Japan or Korea.
It sounds like a Middle East thing, but God, it would get hot.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Oh, I can imagine. It's cheap.
Well, it's sort of the same idea, even crappier than like when I was in school. The school ran out of schoolrooms, and they gave us trailers, and they were
they had them-
essentially storage
Yeah.
They had them when I was in
containers
school
with
too.
with no windows, but like
Yeah.
stairs up.
When I was in school, the elementary school in town had kindergarten through 5th grade, and we're getting so big that the 5th grade was in the trailers.
Yeah.
Now that same school does
That's the
kindergarten.
school I
And,
was talking
it does
about, yeah.
kindergarten and 1st grade now,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I don't think I
today,
can camera to him.
we have again we do this choice thing, so you're not stuck with something you may not
I
want.
love that we have so many people who served in the group here.
Yeah.
So the collection I bought, the G.I. Joe collection I bought today was from the gentleman who came in was the father, and his son was ex-Marine. And, you know, he had served, and now he's a CO, and he's my age. And we were just BSing, and I said, listen, and I pulled a figure aside, and you guys are going to know. There was one figure in the whole pile of stuff, and I pulled it to the side, I put a new rubber band in, and I said, give this one back to your son, because he'll appreciate this one figure. What figure was that I made the father take back to the son out of the G.I. Joes?
Are you quizzing them? Does whoever gets it right first get a prize? Afghanistan, Iraq, and the Horn of Africa.
Mm.
That makes sense.
John's guess is the green camo guy.
Short term, forward deployed. That makes sense.
Gung ho.
Jack nailed it. Gung ho and dress blues. Rob
Rob got it
absolutely.
too.
Yep.
So what are our options for today's raffle?
So we have
That's reason
either
Joe names me the
legendary Yoda,
Who is legendarily huge.
and heavy to ship.
gigantic. It does stuff.
So for
this
three-
one's sealed.
For 3 months in a row, Justin's like, is this too big to put up as the raffle? And I've been like, I don't know.
You can put him in warrior mode,
Yeah.
where he swings his glowing lightsaber
It's time.
as 8
Christmas.
motors power never before seen 360 movement. Jesus.
You're making me want to keep it.
Force mode. Yoda really moves when you use the Force.
Well, he better
When the
walk
dark
to
side
Oregon, then.
threatens, Yoda's hands light up with a glowing Force blast. Or Wisdom mode.
I'm always in wisdom mode.
While holding his cane, Yoda answers your questions and senses whether you're strong in the Force or the dark side.
Oh, I want to know.
I've never messed with this.
I want to know whether I'm strong in the Force.
So that's option 1, if you're our lucky winner. Option 2. Option 2.
Option 2 is you got to open that. This is like a high-end
It's a Play Arts Kai.
Play Arts Kai. Is it Superman?
It's
Or no, it's
the
the Flash.
You can't spin it. It's just going to close.
You cannot try spinning.
I'll try and hold it open over here.
It
It's
might
staying
work.
a little
Okay.
bit.
You got to go to camera
I'm going
2,
to
though.
camera to that one, yeah. Tilt it a little bit for the glare.
There's just going to be glare.
It's
Oh,
just a
Flash.
high-end Flash action figure. Lots of accessories.
Play Arts Kai. High end. Very nice. It's got
Multiple-
a $100 price tag on it, just to give you an
Is
idea.
that multiple hands?
All kinds of hands, arms, electric stuff, legs, feet, faces, whatever. He's got all kinds of stuff. He's awesome. And he's considerably smaller than Yoda.
I mean, he's got a $100 price tag
It's a
here.
really
so-
cool
Yeah.
red. Like, I love that shade of red.
Both of these items actually have $100 price tags. So today's big item is going to be $100 retail value, whichever one you win. Selena, let's go to the wheel and make sure we have all the names we need on the list. I'm just going to read them down, and you're going to make sure that they're there.
Okay, so we're not displaying the wheel yet.
That's entirely up to you, but you're going to want to go between your lists and all your stuff here.
Give me a second.
Yeah, we have to add the 2 people that asked to be proxy. Actually, Heather, too.
She's already on.
Okay. Oh yeah, she was on because she was being actively proxied.
All right, Selena, you ready? I'm going to read you my list.
Okay, I wish you'd done it before I shuffled. Give me a second. I gotta.
Yeah, you shouldn't shuffle.
I shuffled too soon. Give me a second.
No shuffling, no shuffling.
Okay.
All right, I have got Alan.
Okay.
You got Alan?
I got Alan.
I got Bill.
I got Bill.
John Rhubarb.
Yes.
Dave Corson.
Yes.
Mike Rivera.
Yes.
Rob Kimsey.
Yes.
Casper.
Yes.
Jose.
Check.
Rob Fain.
Yes.
Jack V.
Yes.
Amy.
Amy. Yes.
Greg.
Yes.
Heather Ann.
Yes.
Tara.
Yes.
Dave and Mal Snickers.
Yes.
Hal.
Yes.
George and Linda.
Yes.
Alicia.
Yes.
And Alex.
Yes.
All right.
All right. I'm excited to see who. This is a weird pick here. There's not like to me. There's not an obvious. Star Wars is usually a go-to. It's DC is a little more, but that's an action figure. This is like a.
It's a weird,
freaking
big
motorized,
thing.
gigantic.
It's weird because it's not life size, but it's obviously much larger than like a normal figure. All right.
Yeah, Jack. If you had been a Navy guy, it would have been Shipwreck. Believe me, or Keelhaul.
I wonder who's gonna win.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Roll it up.
Good luck to everybody. I can't read
John Rhubarb.
John! Congratulations, John.
I have no idea which way John will go on this. Congratulations, John
Congratulations, John.
Don't have to ship either of them.
I don't want to say that like I had a relief, but they won't be getting shipped, which is nice. I don't mind shipping.
This is
I'll
setting
ship
up
to anyone.
John's 2024 to be a winning year for John. Flash, that was easy.
All right, cool.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna write that down. Hold on.
This is on the online store too. You can take it off.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff I gotta take off the online store. There it is. Flash.
John starting out 2024 strong. Single man, newly single with an awesome Flash action figure.
What more could a man want?
Well, you can't beat that as a single guy.
Second was tense. They're still talking about sleeping in storage units.
Yeah.
I love this. Alicia feels like she won today. She loves today's stuff.
Good.
Cool stuff
Today was eclectic, and I like eclectic. I don't like to go too hard on any specific thing.
Yeah.
I like eclectic, and I specifically pick out the weird eclectic stuff while he makes sure there's good vintage representation. I'm the one focusing on the weird crap. Jack said that's why you go Navy. We take our housing with us.
Nice.
Yeah, you house other people too. You give all kinds of people rides, especially the Marines.
You'd think that the word marine means water. You'd think.
Well, Marines have Harriers. They have jets and everything.
I know nothing about military stuff.
There's only two ways to get to different continents. The Air Force is giving you a ride, or the Navy's giving you a ride.
Yeah,
it's fair. You're not walking.
Well, the Army has C-130s and stuff. I don't know enough about it. I enjoy it all, and I respect the military immensely, but I don't know that. I know enough to be dangerous, but I never lived it like you guys did. I lived a whole different thing.
This is the second time you've had this conversation today.
I went a different route in my service.
Rob said that the Marines could not find the beach if the Navy didn't take them there.
About to start Thunderdome Wars.
That's awesome.
Tara said, leave a trail of crayons. I'm not laughing at that.
I just had a visual of like E.T. with the Reese's Pieces.
I just recently got a thing where I got a jury duty notice.
Yeah.
And I filled out the thing like, all right, I guess I got to do jury duty. And I filled it out as honestly, and they were like, you might not have to do jury duty. And I just got an email saying, no, you are exempt from jury duty. You're good.
You think?
So,
yeah.
I guess. I guess that's the plus to not ever being able to own a gun is I never have to have jury duty.
All you had to do was spend 4 years in Florida.
Yeah. 4 years enlisted.
In Florida.
I was drafted.
There's a fair chance
I enlisted myself.
There's a fair chance you wouldn't be able to serve in Atlanta County anyway. Same reason I can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
They didn't ask that on the...
They don't, but once you get into Vordware...
They start asking you that.
It comes out. If they don't ask anything that solicits it, all you really have to do is say it.
So what do we have on tap this week? We have a Bartertown tomorrow. Probably going to be a lot of G.I. Joe based on what Justin gets done tomorrow. next weekend, we have Page, the Philadelphia Area Gaming Expo. We have an extra badge that we can give away. I don't know how we want to do that. Should we make that a VIP only thing?
Yes.
I don't see why not.
What if someone who couldn't possibly come wins?
Maybe they'll give it to another VIP.
Yeah, I guess I'll figure that out
They
this
can
week.
there can be trades. This community is
Tickets
really
are
good
still
about that.
available. They're going to be available at the door as well, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But we ended up with an extra pass because Ron was nice enough to hook us up with 4. The most we're going to use is 3.
We don't have that many friends.
Alicia will be there working.
Alicia's gonna be there. Hal's gonna be there.
I got it figured out. So I got an email, but only for 2 of the badges, not the other 2. So I don't know.
I am thinking about wearing my Ren Fair outfit.
So
I say do it. Any excuse to dress
Ron
up.
might be holding my badge hostage because I haven't accepted his friend request on Facebook.
Rude of you.
You don't friend request anybody.
I don't friend anyone on Facebook.
If any of you are friends with her on Facebook, consider yourself lucky. She doesn't. If you're from the store and I recognize your name, I'm friending you. I don't care if I.
He will friend anyone.
Yep, I don't care if you.
I'm way more.
Listen, I'm
reserved
also
with that.
me on there too, so I post.
Well,
some
that's
shit.
part of the problem. I post some problematic content from time to time, and I don't want everyone
Alicia's
to see
gonna be
that.
child free the whole weekend. All right, we're gonna bring some Boone's Farm. And some of Dave's goodies.
No,
I'm
not.
kidding.
I'm not eating
So
any
not me.
brownies. No. It's gonna be great. I cannot wait to meet.
Yeah,
Jeff D.
Casper sent me a friend request. I've never met Casper in my life. I friended him.
Listen. Don't take this.
Don't be offended by her.
Don't take this the wrong way. I don't friend anybody, but I don't friend men ever.
Well, Jack, you met in person, so
I
that
don't
makes
even have a
sense.
Facebook.
It does make sense. If I meet people in person.
But
it's a
that being
different story.
said, if you come to the store and you've met her in person and you try to friend her, she doesn't friend you, don't be offended by it.
I like that we're having this
We
conversation.
not that we don't enjoy. I'm setting myself up here.
You are.
We spent a day with Jack and Jenny. Went to dinner. Like it was beyond toys.
Like you now officially
after a
know
minute,
that.
it was beyond the toys.
I don't friend anybody.
Yeah, she doesn't. It is
I'm
what it
almost
is.
whenever
You don't
I
want to be a
want
friend anyway. All she does is either bitch about things or talk about Baldur's Gate.
There's people.
Is there any other reason to be online?
There's people who are like my friends that she's known all her life because I've known them that long that she doesn't friend. Like,
Well, the problem with that is that I friend them and then I realize that they're very problematic in a very different way than I am.
not all of them
And then
are.
I have to quietly unfriend them.
Only
again.
some of them are.
I would never want anything to like
Interfere.
be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At the store.
bleed over to the store.
Like I've had problems in my past where people I didn't want to find me have found me. So technically, my name on Facebook isn't even my actual name, legally. I don't need creepers from my past coming and creeping around and finding me. It's weird. I don't like that. And Facebook, the more people you know, the more people you friend, the more chances you have to be exposed to weirdos you don't want to be around.
Fair.
So if they're bath parts, John, I'm not really buying bath parts. If they're complete bath figures, I'll buy them, but bath parts I don't need.
Oh god, we have so many bath parts just laying around. Yeah,
Do we have a task to sit there and build them all?
not unless they can be built. If they're just extra pieces.
Oh,
they
if
can't be
If
built.
Jack and Jenny came, imagine going and hanging around like South Jersey and Philly and
What
stuff.
sites are in South Jersey?
Well, if they see the Pacific, it'd be nice to see the Atlantic,
Okay, the actual ocean,
right?
but like
The boardwalk.
Atlantic City.
The
is-
Liberty Bell.
I
Oh,
wouldn't-
dude, the
I've never even
There's
been
all
boardwalk,
to
kinds of
Liberty Bell.
things.
Ocean
Yeah.
City.
Oh, yeah, Ocean City's cool. Just the boardwalk in the summer.
Yeah.
Like I would never take anyone to Atlantic City on purpose.
I would
Atlantic
give them
City's
the
not that
Justin
bad
tour. Like,
anymore.
there's my grandparents' house.
No, you wouldn't.
There's where I grew.
That's the saddest tour ever. This empty lot used to be a house. This used to be my playground. All right. So what else is happening? We're going to Page next Saturday.
Expect Bartertown 201 to. It's not going to be that. It's so different. You're not going to
It's not
recognize
radical.
it. But we're going to sit the three of us and bet our heads together.
Bill,
And come up with
we
some
lived in
ideas.
Atlantic City, and I worked there for 8 years, and I will never, I hated it.
I
It
hate
was
the town
horrific.
itself.
Yeah, I don't like going in and out.
Never
now.
again. We lived in a basement apartment for 7 years.
Atlantic
in
City for me
City.
is good for one thing:
6 years. 6 years.
getting to Brigantine.
And I worked at the pier at Caesars for 6 years, and then I worked at the Quarter Tropicana for 2 years.
I grew up in a town before I grew up in Atlantic
and it
City.
was hellish.
The first town I grew up in was Brigantine, New
The
Jersey.
things I saw
The only way to get to Brigantine is to go into Atlantic City and then over a bridge into
cannot be
Brigantine.
unseen.
There's one way in and one way out of the town. It's a bridge.
Is that where Bill? Did we meet there, or did we meet at Level Up?
A quarter, evidently, from what he just said.
We met there. I don't remember at all. This
What's
is
for
my
dinner?
memory. What were you doing up there, Bill? I can't remember. I was managing the Brookstone up at the Quarter there. I'll never forget my favorite thing that ever happened to me while I was working there. It didn't even happen to me. I get a phone call at 1:30 in the morning. I just got punched in the face. I quit. My manager on duty, who I'm still friends with to this day. I just got punched in the face. I quit. You need to come down here and deal with this. I said, okay, fair. I accept your resignation. Can you please just lock the door behind you?
Just lock the door. I'll be there when I can get there.
Oh, that's right. You worked at Comedy Stop. That's right.
We're
Trick
talking
Zone.
power.
God, I forgot about Trick Zone.
Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe.
All right, speaking of sloppy joes, I need to eat something that's not a hard-boiled egg or cheese.
I absolutely need dinner.
I'm gonna
my
go eat some
stomach-
hot Italian sausage.
My stomach cannot handle it. I finished my pasta. I'm out of sauce, but there's still plenty of pasta left. But I finished my sauce, so I have no sauce. I could just do garlic and butter, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
And garlic, butter, and
Parmesan
cheese. That's
yeah.
the best,
sound like
dude.
a
That's a
good
great way to
yes.
eat pasta. All right, my friends.
Right. Bill, I cannot believe I totally forgot about that.
You're trying to black
I tried
that
to
part out
block
of
my
your
Brookstone
history.
years out of my mind.
Honestly, the anniversary just happened of your last day.
My 11-year anniversary of the last day I worked for a corporation just passed.
Brookstone had such cool stuff.
Brookstone was okay.
George, we
George.
love you.
George, we love you and the
you
family.
We'll
Please
we'll
feel
text
better.
you guys a happy new year.
We'll do a thing.
John, we're open 12 to 3 tomorrow,
12 to
and
3.
the whole time is just VIP.
I mean, listen, VIP Sunday just means it's Sunday here at the store,
Yeah.
but we like seeing the VIPs come in and hang
It's
out.
cool when regular, like normies
And we
come in,
chain off the
and
area
we chain
here.
off the back here, so it's
Yeah.
like VIP party room, and people are like, what's going on back there? I think that's one of the reasons that guy became a VIP last week.
Because all of us were hanging
Because
we're
we're
all
out.
into the
hanging out
party.
It's like the Cool Kids Club.
It is.
And Tucker.
Listen, we'll see you guys tomorrow on Bartown. We'll see some of you here in the store. We'll see you online. Tara's making sloppy joes. Could you mail some of those to me, Tara? I'm sure
Yeah,
they'll
man.
keep in the mail, right? They'll be fine. See you all next year. I love
Nice.
that.
Seriously. What are we doing for New Year's Eve dinner?
Cheese and hard-boiled eggs. I'm literally gonna go make more deviled eggs because I can't live without them. Guys, thank you
I need
all
more
so
deviled
much
eggs in
for
my
another
life.
fantastic Thunderdome, for another month, another year of being with you guys. I cannot thank you all enough for being VIPs and just being cool and being here with us. We love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for paying our property taxes. It means the world to us.
Thanks for coming and like giving a shit about what we're doing. That's really
Yeah.
the fact that there's people that like
the fact that
care.
anybody cares
Yeah.
for 2 hours to watch us play with toys.
sing songs and put us on mute.
Oh God.
Thanks for
Alright.
keeping toys going too. Like,
Yes.
I mean, ultimately, this stuff is vintage, which just means it's old. It would have died out without interest from people.
Yeah.
I truly believe that in the next 25 to maybe 50 at the most, what we do will no longer exist. Children today don't have toys unless they're kids of people like John Rubart or Alex.
Yeah.
It may
Or
it
Alicia.
won't exist in
Yeah.
a way that can support a one brick and mortar
No.
store.
Yeah.
All right, friends.
Gotta
See you all
sing
soon.
us out.
Tomorrow's Bartertown.
Casper
Let's
wants
do
you to
it.
sing us out. Come on. Upset Hal one last
Well, the
time.
world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you might not be right for some. The man is born.
Bye.
He's a man.